Are you with me, Kalpesh?
Yes, I am, buddy.
I thought
Absolutely.
you were running the gauntlet every Saturday, made it in. We were maxed out at 28 minutes past the hour.
Insane.
Ooh, wow.
Your video's off, Keith. Your video's still off.
It's still off. I did.
Yep.
Here we go. How's that?
There you go.
Hi, everyone. Hey. Cal, you're in. That's the most important. We're together. Brilliant. And we've got Dale in the background on chat. Wow, what a great support he is. Cal, how's your week been?
Amazing, man. Just amazing. It's just, you know what? I sit there and I look at all of the posts that are coming in about the metaverse. All of a sudden, the volume has gone really high now. Everyone's talking about it. Like, it is just on every media channel. And I'm just lighting up like a light bulb. I'm like, yes, it's like, talk about getting in ahead of the curve again. Like, these guys just keep on doing it. They step in at exactly the right point, and the trend just goes in the direction it needs to go. So I can't wait for our Hyperverse to go live. I cannot wait to learn about that, enter it, and take advantage of whatever it offers, right? It's just going to be amazing.
Every day in the news, there's something written about the metaverse. You know, there's always crypto news now, new sponsorship deals. I understand that we're great Grand Prix fans. The Miami Grand Prix next year will be sponsored by crypto.com. It'll be everywhere. Of course, this Super Bowl weekend, there are billions in dollars, or at least hundreds of millions of dollars of adverts that's from the cryptocurrency space. This Super Bowl, I mean, that's the most expensive advertising slot that you could have. And this weekend, if you're going to watch it, if you're a sports nut, watch the adverts instead. Forget about the game. You get a lot more fun watching the adverts. I can't wait. But Cal, it's been an incredible week as well. Lots going on. I'm excited. I'm always excited on a Saturday afternoon. It's a time for us to sort of just, just be free and deliver some great information to the community, to the leaders, to you guys who are here Saturday, week in, week out, wanting to get the goodness, the stuff, so that your week can be just productive, and you'll get a lot more than just a productive week. You'll also learn some fantastic things, and you grow as well. And that's the whole purpose of coming to Leadership Campus, to grow. But we're going to cover some stuff today. I've got some things written down, but I'll do that. I'm in that mood today. I've got the Morgan t-shirt on. I'm in that mood today, but that's okay, guys. It's good to see every one of you here, maxed out, and we will be maxed out for some time, I'm sure. And it's been an incredible week. Yes, we are, and I'd love to address some of the issues, but that's okay, because I want you guys to really understand that where we are right now, where we're positioned. Thank you, it's oxygen. Where we are positioned right now, you should really be focused on the big picture, and the challenges will be overcome. They will sort out the little issues, the glitches, and please just trust in the process, trust the company, because they are delivering so much right now. I mean, we've had the allocations, BTC, Ethereum. Now we've got the Dogecoin. You know, I've been in on all three. Fantastic.
I missed the first two. I'm so busy in the field. I saw it, but so I didn't look into what it was. And then Sue called me up a couple of days ago, and she was like, "Have you got your Bitcoin and Ethereum yet?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she goes, "I've got mine." And I was like, "What is it, a lottery?" And I thought it was a lottery. She goes, "No, it's not a lottery. Everyone gets something." I went, "Oh, I thought it was a lottery. I don't do lottery." I was like, "I ain't got time for lotteries."
And most of the members picked up some type of allocation if it was worth it. I certainly did. I'm
in on the Dogecoin, man. I'm in on the Dogecoin. That's all I'm saying.
10 cents. But it just goes to show you the company's giving so much more than just the 3 times. And you guys are just focused on 3 times, rewards. But there's so much more if you just allow the company to just do their thing. And after the Christmas gifts we got, that was lovely. That was a nice little surprise. Now we've got this allocation, which tends to be oversubscribed anyway. But picking up BTC at 25,000 and at 19,000, I'm not sure, guys, if you understand what that really means to get BTC valued at 25,000 or valued at 19,000, or get Ethereum valued at $1,200. It's madness. It's madness.
Oh, God.
But yet we still, Jeffrey's not, but yet we still have members not seeing what these guys are trying to do for us. Yes, things happen, and we understand that, Kals, and we've been around for many, many years, decades. But these guys aren't going anywhere. And I do understand if you are experiencing some frustrations right now, and it's not the majority, it is a small number. And I want to be empathetic. I want to, guys, I do understand there is a lot of pain. However, if you've experienced a great journey so far, and this small amount of pain is putting you off, I don't know what to say about that. I can tell you this now. Every day I wake up grateful. Every day you wake up grateful. Every day when we speak, you know, you and I, we just can't stop laughing for about 15 minutes because of what we've seen in the past and what these guys are doing. And all I can just say, guys, is trust the company to put everything right. It is also, understand this, Kals, it's Chinese Lunar New Year. It is a big celebration. They're on skeleton staff right now. They're doing their very best to try and fix as much of the problems as they can. And there isn't a huge amount of issues. However, I said, frustrations spill over, and then the telegram goes completely I was crazy. I was going to say something else. And then all of a sudden, that is the norm. That's a general. They're just generalizing everywhere there's a problem. Well, there isn't. And I can just say this, you know, guys, we've spoken to the company, and they understand the frustrations, and they are fixing them. But we've got to stick together on this. Listen, it wasn't so long ago. Listen, we've been here for 28 months, almost 29 months. In that period of time, I could list off 10 companies that have come and gone, maybe more. I'm breaking it down, guys. I can list off 10 companies that members pitched me on and disappeared. One of them beginning with Q, another one beginning with B, another one beginning with M. There's so many of them. Where are they now? There's some companies right now that they've been found out, but they're not at all paying members for 5, 6, 7 months. They've been found out. And this company here are trying to do the right thing every single day. So for me, listen, you guys don't understand how I'm wired. I see the big picture here. And as I said, first of all, is an attitude of gratitude that I have, Kals, every day, completely and utterly grateful for everything. Everywhere I look, I'm grateful. I leave my house and I'm grateful, just driving around. And it makes me feel happier when I sit down with people. I have just a calmness about me now, Kals, and I'm sure you have as well, where you can sit with anyone and you can really see them and try to see if you can help them or just have a great conversation. It's all about relationships now. It's fantastic. When the stress is gone, then you can develop relationships and you can happily introduce them to this program with the confidence that it will benefit them. Absolutely, 100%. But then I read people, oh, I don't know if I want to share it anymore. It's up to you. Don't share, no problems. No problems, absolutely no problems. But guess what? The vast majority of us who are believers, we will share and we will continue to grow our teams, the community, and the rest of you will end up probably just drifting off into some other deal, as you do. But as far as I'm concerned, 28, 29 months is a pretty healthy record, very healthy record in the cryptocurrency multi-level space. And as far as I'm concerned, I know where this company is going with the metaverse, as Kals, you said it, the metaverse. Come on. Last year, we were Hyper F, and now we're Hyperverse. And we did that in 7, 8 weeks. And I mean, we moved an entire community, almost 1 million, maybe over 1 million. Now, there might have been some data corruption. There might have been a whole host of problems. Guys, last year, I was told there's 8 million lines of code. Any coders in the house? 8 million lines of code. I don't know how many lines of code there are right now with what they've put together with this UI, but it's huge. So it's understandable if there's going to be a few issues. And I read something as well, Calps. I'm getting it out of the way early so that you guys understand how I'm wired and how I see things as far as this community is concerned. And if you don't like it, it's okay. You can always switch off. If this movie is not good for you, just switch it off. Watch something else. It's absolutely fine. But as far as I'm concerned, okay, right, if you've enjoyed your greatest success here, and as you said last week, Calps, a VIP 3 here is at the top of most plans in the multi-level marketing companies that are out there. But if you're enjoying your best success here, or the journey has led you to 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, whatever you started with, and yet now your whole life is centered around Hyperverse, and then these glitches are affecting your life, let me say something to you. You made the decision to put all and everything here, and now it's like an employer and employee relationship going on here. What is going on? I don't understand it. I really don't. And I've read some things in Telegram. The bottom line is that, oh, my whole life is centered around here. I handed in my notice. This is it. I'm retired here. I crashed my business. I closed it down because it's been so good for the last 18 months. And a few glitches, which they will fix. And all of a sudden, you're now saying, right, that's it. Down tools. That's it. Hyperverse, rubbish. This is leadership. I can say this. I've been waiting all week to say this on leadership. You know why? Because you can't say this on a webinar, although sometimes I feel as I should when members put their hand up and ask technical questions on a webinar. And I'm going to cover some stuff today. Being professional. Calps, I'm sure you're going to cover this as well. You know, this industry of networking, community building is about being professional. Being professional. I've written here, forget your targets. If you're not leading your team by example, forget your targets. Bottom line, if you're not being professional, leading your team by being a perfect example of a professional team builder and a community leader, let someone else lead you because you're not ready for leadership. And it carries an amount of responsibility. The number of members that send their guests to a webinar and don't show up themselves, they can't be bothered to. I don't understand it. I really, really don't get it, my friend. Are you so busy that you can't take a little time out for an hour and then follow up correctly? Not 3 days later. Did you get on the webinar 3 days ago? Calps, I'll let you jump in for a minute. I haven't even started.
You haven't even started. I love it. But no, perfect start to the call, because I wanted to talk about the proverbial elephant in the room. And so, you know, yeah, we know there are issues. Nobody's going to sit there and pretend there aren't.
Around it, Cal, can we?
No, it's there, and we totally get it. It's not
a particular view.
Yeah.
We're community leaders. We're building the community, and let me tell you that, guys, as well. Let you guys understand. We don't get anything extra for doing what we do here. It's a beautiful, glorious, sunny day in London. We don't get many of those days. And guess what? I'll miss it by 6 o'clock. It'll be gone. So don't understand one thing. This is not something that we're doing because we're getting extra for this. We're successful because we've been at this for 28 months, full tilt, full pelt, foot straight down on the floor and at 100 miles an hour. And some of you are playing around in first gear at 20 miles an hour and pretending you are leaders and you're in hyper. You're in hyper once a month, maybe. That's about it. So, Calps, you can jump in for a second.
Thank you. So yeah, look, you know, I'm completely in alignment with the fact that you know, if you're going through if you're part of the glitches, if you're part of the headaches that people are going through in terms of withdrawals are not coming out, you know, they're what's the other issue? I mean, withdrawals is one. What else is going on? There's some glitches in the back office with the numbers. Whatever's happening, here's all I want to offer everybody. And this is for life generally. There's stuff you can do something about, and there's stuff you can't do anything about. If you can't do anything about it, then you've got to let the people that can do it. Stressing about it changes nothing. Getting wound up changes nothing. Getting frustrated changes nothing. Although they're easy default positions to take, they change nothing, but they just make your experience of everything worse. That's all. All right. So it's a case of, it is what it is. What can I do and what can't I do? See, I know I can't do anything about a technical glitch or an issue that the company is dealing with. So for me to get upset, wound up, frustrated, and whatever other emotions that might come along with that, it's pointless. And so what I do is I decide to say, right, okay, while the company's figuring that out, what can I do? And what I can do is continue building or not. They're my two options, right? Once I've decided, see, here's the thing. For me, it boils down to belief. I've touched on this before. If you believe that the owners are who they are in terms of their intention, their integrity, their, just the way they do stuff, right? If you believe in the owners and you believe in this project, that's the first thing, because that determines which fork you take. If you believe in what we're doing, then you've got a couple of options. You either wait until the dust settles and they fix it all, and go take a cup of tea, cup of coffee, chill out on a beach somewhere for a few weeks, come back when they've done it, or you just carry on building. They're your two options. If you do not believe in the company, the intentions of the owners and what they're doing, then you just need to make an early decision. And as and when the company's fixed everything, just withdraw everything, take your pending balance out and find another path. It's like just really that binary, that simple, right? So you either believe it or don't. If you don't believe it, then just as soon as the company sorted itself out, get your bits and pieces and go in the direction that you feel is better for you.
And I just read, like, I'm angry. I'm not angry. I'm just telling the facts. Sometimes you need to hear it as it is, because I'm a straight talker, East End guy. I tell it as it is. And sometimes this is the bottom line. Forget about your pending. If you've done very well, leave now. Don't ever log in again. That's another choice you have. Okay? Simple as that. If you've done very well and the company has delivered on its promises and more, and you think they owe you all this pending or whatever level you built it up to, but you feel that strongly and your belief isn't where it needs to be, don't ever log in again. You've done very well. Jog on, as we say in London. Jog on to something else, because there's plenty of things else that's out there. And I'm not angry. I'm just saying as it is. But all this whiny, moany and all this stuff, it tells me that there's definitely a lack of gratitude from a few. Not everybody, the vast majority on here. You guys are strong. That's why you come back every single week. But if we can give you something that when you start hearing it in your team, when you start getting some of it in your team, and if you can't handle it, and then you start going, yeah, you're right, yeah, and you start going into a pity party with those whiners and moaners and complainers without saying, listen, let's be strong, let's get through this together, then you're just as guilty, because guess what you're doing? You're adding more noise to the noise that's already there. I'm telling you the truth. That is it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a really important point as well. Like, locking arms and getting through it together. The more people that do that and lead by example, as we like to say, then the ones that are a little bit weaker, the ones that are second guessing, maybe they're just not as strong in their mind, they're going to look to the leaders for reference and say, hold on, what's the temperature up there? And if you're cool, calm and collected and either saying, hey, listen, do you know what? It's not fun for the people that are struggling right now, so I'm going to just sit back and wait for the company to do what they need to do. Or guess what? I'm still going anyway. I'm bringing new people. All the new people, I've brought in a bunch of people this month already. And every new person I've brought in, all of them are happy. Why? Because again, I'm very open, very transparent, saying, listen, you can come in now, you can come in 3 months' time. And the only thing that will have changed is you wouldn't have had rewards for 3 months. That's all. We're going through a huge transition. It's a perfect time because we're going to launch something massive in the next few months. I can't wait for it to open up. And if you understand what that massiveness is, then now's the time to get in, position your soldiers, get your lead people in place so that when those doors open, you are ready with your army to take massive action and massive advantage of that new hyperverse.
You're up on one thing. You are in phase 1 and you brought a whole bunch of new members on. Likewise. Yeah. Now, do you need to bring another member on the Hyperverse platform? Yes or no? Do you
No,
personally need to do that?
I don't need to. Absolutely not.
But you're
I love
purpose
to.
driven. You get up every day because now you have a cause, you're purpose driven, you have a passion. So
Yeah.
you're out sharing. Does that make sense? Jeffrey's agreeing. Because we wake up every day because we have something to do. We started this journey. It's taken us to where we are now. I'm over the moon. I'm so happy. Life can't be any happier for me right now because look at this journey that we've been on. Every day, my job is to give away this gift to try and change someone's life every single day. Whether they've got the 300 USDT or not, I'm going to have a conversation, see if I can help them.
Absolutely.
If I didn't believe in this, then I wouldn't do that because you and I don't need to do it anymore. That's it, done.
Absolutely not.
It's not about the rewards. It isn't about getting somebody so they can be on your level 1, so it unlocks yet another level because you might have bounced out of it. Who cares? I don't care. It's not about that. Or your VIP rewards, a brand new line. The bottom line is that we're changing lives every single day. Every day, every day. This gift, this divine gift allows us to go out and change lives. And if you stop doing that, have a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror and say, what's going on up here? What is it? Have you not figured it out? Have you not figured out why we're here and what we've done? No other company on the planet has done this in 2 years and 4 months that I've come across in 40 years.
Huge.
Huge. Huge like that. Right. But the thing is that if you start to listen and get bogged down with some of the stuff that is just, you know, vomited all over this wonderful, beautiful family that we've got here, then you might start doubting yourself. You might say, well, you know, I'm okay, I've done all right. Whatever happens, happens. Some people got in with the mindset that it might only last 12 months. That was 22 months ago. What are they doing now? They're lost because they got in with the mindset it was only going to last 6 months or 8 months or 12 months. And they've done very, very well, but they're lost now. Why you get in? You don't get in because it's going to last 6 months. You get in because it could be a complete change. You can absolutely change and you can change others. That's why we're here. That's it. And learn something as well. As well. Of course you're learning something. That's why you're here.
Yeah. And so a great thing you can do during these changing times, you know, whenever anything's going through a change, one of the best things you can do for yourself is, number one, stay up to date. Like really stay up to date. All right. So keep an eye in Telegram, on Facebook, in your WhatsApp groups, not all of the noise, but between the noise, see if you can decipher through the noise and stick to the facts that, you know, the company's doing what they're doing. They're making progress. I love it. I love it when a message pops up and says, oh, you know, I filled in my Google form and guess what? My rewards came through. I'm like, yes, one by one, as they've said, one by one, they are doing it. So I celebrate those ones, right? So I have to scroll a little bit sometimes, find them. But when I find them, I'm like, there you go. Well done. Good on you. You know, you were patient, you waited, it's come through. Now for the next one. I'm looking for the next one who was patient, waited, and comes through. And eventually it will. So that's what I'm saying, that there's stuff you can do stuff about, in which case, fine, do something about it. And then there's stuff you can't do anything about, in which case, why are you stressing everyone else out? Let the people that can do something about it get on with it. And then you make your choices around that. So my point is, it doesn't need to be a painful journey. It really doesn't. All right. Based on your belief, like I said, if you believe in it, then it's all good. If you don't believe in it, it's going to be horrible for you. And so then you want to work on that belief. And how do you work on the belief? Do your due diligence, speak to the leaders, speak to the people who have been around the block for a few months. They've seen all the different transitions. They've seen all of the glitches always get resolved. They've seen the company always do amazing things when we're going through glitches or changes or transformations every single time, bar none. Right now, you know, we're getting these half-price cryptocurrencies. We had the freebie giveaways over Christmas before they gave us an uplift in daily rewards. They've always, whenever they are improving stuff, whenever they're going through a metamorphosis, every single time they do whatever they can to say thank you to the community for being patient and allowing them to do what they need to do. Same thing now. Let them have the space to do what they need to do so they can get it done. That's it. It's their job to do that. Our job is not to do what their job is. Our job is to build a community. We've got one single focus in the field, that is go forth and multiply. Go forth and get your community organized. Find out who wants to be in on the biggest shift financially on the planet. The metaverse is that shift. We are talking, nobody even knows the value that's going to be created in the coming decade. You can't even begin to imagine, because it's beyond imagination. You know, the more I'm looking, the more I'm getting it, the more I'm like kind of understanding it. It's so beyond imagination. There is like, whatever we want to create here is the world that we're building. We're talking about financial liberation at the fastest and highest levels for the ordinary person. Never happened like this before. Like every other lifetime opportunity has always been restricted to a few highly skilled, highly abled, or already financially enabled few. This is not that. This is absolutely for the average person that's had a struggle and catches the glimpse of what's going on here, catches the vision and literally hooks into it. If you catch the vision and sling your hook into it, bang, this has the ability to carry you to heights that you will never, ever reach if an owner and a group like this didn't show up, and they don't show up often.
So 2021, we said it'd be lovely to have 100 VIP5s. I remember, let's get 100 by the end of the year, by December the 31st, 2021. Let's get 100 VIP5s. We're probably close to 300, if not over 300 VIP5s. Yeah. So how many VIP4s, 3s, 2s, 1s?
Thousands.
Not to mention the professionals and the experts.
Oh, they were going to the tens of thousands. It's insane.
If that doesn't fill you with joy and happiness that you've got a chance here as well, well, this is not the platform for you. That's it.
Yeah. So get your reference points.
Inspire you every day. It should be like, wow.
Yeah. I'm blown away every day. Like, get your references right. You know, just understand, like, take the noise away and understand what we've created just in 2 years. And with this level of growth, any company, if it doesn't have some kind of challenge, then something's not right anyway, right? Study any mammoth company, and every single one of them, when they go through a growth spurt, has challenges. Look at this. Here's a really simple example. How many of you here have an internet service provider or a mobile phone provider?
Yes, I do. I got right. Internet is like.
Ever get any grief with them? Or are they always just perfect, plain sailing, 100% delivered service, no glitches ever? Ever had any challenges with your mobile phone provider? Your internet service provider?
See how many times? Yes, I've had glitches. That's right. Yes, many times. Yes. How many times has your internet gone down? How many times? Right.
So, you know, if you, can you imagine when Vodafone's mast locally falls down and you haven't got service, and you start running around the village going, oh my God, I've just been scammed. I paid my bill last month and they've gone away and there's no service and da-da-da. That's what it's like. You sound like you've lost the plot when you start doing that. This is a huge organization, global, with a solid, independent 12-year track record, a combined 7-year track record between the two founders. You know, we're talking about something that's on a massive global scale, bigger than most companies that most of you have ever worked for in your lives. Let me say that again. This group is bigger than the companies that most people watching this Zoom have ever worked for in your entire lives. So you don't need to sit there and start jumping up and down because they're going through a transformation. It's cool. Take a deep breath, chill, relax, make your choices. What do you want to do? You want to move forward? You want to stay still for a while? Decide, and then, you know, when you're ready, start running again. All right. Well, you don't have to stop running. Like people like myself, people like Keith, many people in my team, all of my leaders, we're running at full speed. Because it doesn't, the little stuff doesn't matter. The big picture matters. Where we're heading, what we're about to do, if you can get focused on that, if you can just recalibrate, you know, like the horses have the, what do you call them?
Blinkers.
Blinkers. There you go. You got to put your blinkers on. Put your blinkers on. And the people that need to put their blinkers on more than anyone else are the ones that are going through it. Because like I said, if you don't put your blinkers on, it's going to be painful. It's going to be a struggle because it's like watching paint dry. You're sitting there focused on, when are my rewards coming in? When can I withdraw? That's what your focus is. So look, Some people say, I rely on this. Don't rely on this. See, here's what I say. Before this came along, what were you relying on? Rely on that. This is on top of. This is your side hustle. This is your extra income.
Some is their side hustle for some.
Yeah.
For some it isn't.
Well, if they're relying on this, then
it's their main hustle. It's the main hustle. And as I said, if they've done very, very well and they haven't made provisions just in case there's a little glitch or two, a month or two, then they're back to that old treadmill. You know, they're depending on their rewards every single day just to get by. Why should you be in that situation? If they've given you the 1, 2, 3 times and now your life is now being transformed and all of a sudden this is it. And now you're blaming them for everything. I can't do this, I can't do that because. Wow. How did you find yourself in that situation? I was just like, really? So when you had to make that decision, it was like, yeah, this will be forever. Now, I'd like to say that word as well, forever. But guess what? It's good over here, as one of my leaders say. So enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. Steve said it. Enjoy the journey. Why would you add any more stress to the journey? Because it's good over here. And now all of a sudden, everything, you still got to manage your life and manage everything around you. Still got to make the right decisions. Isn't that right, Caps? You have to. You made decisions. You made the right decisions.
Yeah. So put perspective back into your world just so that you can relieve the pain, because it's not worth going through the pain. That's my whole point here for me today, is that if I can help you alleviate your pain, if I can help you alleviate your stresses and frustrations and anger and whatever else you might be doing, and if I can give you some more options, then those are not your only options. They are options, but they're not your only ones. And if you can find extra or other options, then I always recommend you go for those, because we're going to go through this anyway, right? It's going through the cocoon phase. And so you've just got to find your feet in that phase so that you can be in your power, so that you can be in a better space with it. So the most important people here that really need support with that are the ones that are going through it. So when somebody's going through it, you want to give them reference. You can't do any more than that. You can't say, oh yeah, I'm going to speed it up for you. I'm going to go into the head office and fix it. I'm going to go and no, you're not going to be able to do any of that, right? So give them the different point of reference and say, right, until that gets resolved, what else are we going to do? So that you're not stressing out watching the paint dry. So yeah, don't sit there and relying on this and all of that. That's not empowering for you or anyone else around you, right? You've got to be responsible for your life. That's here, your life. And then what you're building with Hyperverse is to empower your life on top of, right? So to help you take it to the next level faster in the grand scheme of your life. If you're wherever you are and you want to get here, then this is an accelerator. It's going to get you there faster, right? It's going to take your 20-year journey down to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. All right. That's what this is. So again, remind yourself, bang, take responsibility, organize your life so that your life is organized. And then again, that will make it much easier for you to then take a chill pill around this while it gets through where it needs to get through. And then you can come back and off you go. Or like I said, the option is always there to keep going anyway. Every new person that comes on board isn't going through all of that. It's historical. So it's all the older accounts that are having any issues of the ones that are. And as we've already identified, it's a very small percentage overall anyway. The number of Google forms that have gone in are, in very small percentages.
I feel the pain of every single member in this community. That's how I am, so connected. So yes, it does. I feel emotional. I feel like I've got to go out and do something about it, but I don't know IT enough to be able to go and write code. There's scaling. So of course they're adding more staff. They're trying to get more in. These problems are what I would call not only a migration issue and data issue and IT issues, but also a scaling issue. These guys have gone from where they are, a handful looking after the community to now needing a lot more skilled support. That's scaling. Every company goes through that. allow them to get it right so that we can enjoy the next period of growth. You know, you and I know that in order for us to grow, you've got to get uncomfortable. It's no different for an entity. In order for that entity to grow, it has to get uncomfortable for a short period of time, or a period of time for that company to grow. It's the same
every time.
If you're sitting uncomfortable every single day, you are not growing. End off. So we're no different than an entity, a company, a platform. In order for that platform company to grow, it'll have to be uncomfortable for a period of time for the employees, for the management, for the CEO. It takes a lot of jabs. Bottom line is that we are growing, so we're feeling and experiencing a tad amount of pain. However, know that it will feel great on the other side. Know that on the other side, when it is done, wow, what's that going to look like? Paradise. Do you remember this time last year when it finally everything got ironed out? It's around about this February of last year. What did they do? They gave us, you know, guys, we're very sorry, and they gave us 10 days.
Yeah, extra.
I wouldn't call it compensation, but they blessed for 10 days extra because guess what? They said sorry in that way. And I thought, wow, you messaged me, Keith, there's something wrong. The rewards, if they made a mistake, they miscalculated. They're giving us too much rewards, and we could see it right away. But the long and short of it is that's what they did 12 months ago. I look at these allocations as a way of saying, guys, you've got an opportunity to do, you know, Ethereum, $1,200 for Ethereum, Bitcoin at 19. I got some allocation, and I can tell you now, the difference in price, I'm super happy. I'm just like, wow. When it rains, it pours. It's like, great. I don't need it, but brilliant. It's lovely to get
gesture.
Everyone that got an allocation at 19,000 or 20,000. I just ask and encourage you just to check what the price of Bitcoin is today, or even Ethereum at 1,200. If you got an allocation of that, just check this morning what the price of Bitcoin is and Ethereum is, and then you can tell me whether or not you're still upset with the company.
Absolutely. So again, you know, just in terms of how they are able to do such phenomenal things for us, they have been mining this stuff when it started. So it's not like they're going out and buying Bitcoin at 30 grand or 35 grand and then selling it to us for 19. They're not, that's not who they are. These guys pick this stuff up for the lowest amounts in the earlier days, and are able to say, do you know what? We don't need to get the maximum retail price out of our community. Just as a thank you, we can happily reward you at that massively discounted price. Tells you a lot about who they are as well, right? It's not greed. It's not trying to get the most. It's not trying to milk the community or any of that. This is a free giveaway at half price. Like, I've never in all of my years seen such massive acts of kindness and generosity towards a community. It's insane, right? So yeah, I love it. I love it. Obviously, I think you guys can get that. I absolutely love it, and I'm hoping that some of that comes across to you, so that you can love it as well and just feel rest assured, comfortable, knowing that these guys have got us. They have really got us. So we need to have them too. We can't just don't start throwing stones at them because it's painful. Just manage your pain, manage your emotions, manage your space, so that you can be a better person for the community and a better person for yourself through the transition. Transition's happening anyway, so you just need to choose to be better through it. That's all that happens, all right? So I'm happy to have been kind of done with that part of it. I don't know if there's anything else you want to add, and then we can go into next.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, you know, guys think that I've come here to just have a pop at everyone. You guys are brilliant. You show up all the time, but you also lead teams as well. And if you're allowing the negativity in your groups, in your WhatsApps, in your Telegram groups, and you're saying, okay, yeah, I was on leadership, but you know, I didn't agree with them. I agree with all your stuff that you're writing. Let's just see if we can have a mutiny on a bounty. Let's see if we can have like a, let's rally the troops against this company. If that's your mindset, well, you're not getting anything from this leadership.
Oh, absolutely. Don't be that person, right? Look, I've got a huge heart. I'm the kindest person you'll ever meet. If you be an arsehole, then I'm not going to be very kind. I had a couple of messages last.
You just dropped the bomb.
I've had a couple of messages in the last week. Oh, you leaders at the top, you don't care about us guys at the bottom because you're getting paid. And I'm like, what the?
Don't start me off again.
Like, don't now make it personal. There's nothing personal. What do you mean we don't care about the people? What is that language even? Bottom and top. We're all in the same freaking team. We're all in the same organization, building the same business.
Right for you lot. You leaders. Well, what point are we talking about? VIP 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s?
No, exactly. It's such a lack of responsibility.
Why say it to start off with?
I know. So I've had to send a couple of messages of, listen, mate, I was just about to help you, but now you can go and help yourself. So yeah, you know, everyone's doing everything they can. We're all trying to make the experience as smooth and as possible for everybody. Like I said, but there's, you know, I'm not going to be able to fix your problem because I'm not the IT guy that's dealing with it. And if you can't understand that, and if you can't, you know, if you need to throw stones at me because I can't fix your problem, then that's just going to be unfortunate for you, because then, you know, it just means that we're going to be disconnected, right? So that's how that works out.
I think we covered that nicely. Nice start. And this is leadership. So hey.
So talking of leadership, now I want to talk about how many of you are educating yourself on the Hyperverse? How many of you are educating yourself through the back office, understanding the metaverse, what this space is, you know, learning about NFTs, learning about you know, land that's virtual, you know, building stuff on virtual land that you can sell, you know, creating your own islands, creating your own underground cities, your own spaces in the sea, your own spaces in the universe, your own stars, your own planets, whatever you want, your own galaxies. That's what's coming. I'm having to recalibrate my brain completely because I'm the kind of guy that doesn't get all of this. My business head goes, what do you mean you own a monkey that's digital and you paid millions? Like, are you feeling all right? You paid what? But guess what? It's happening anyway, with or without me understanding it. There are people becoming super wealthy at lightning speed, whether I understand it or not. What do you mean you own land in the internet? Like, you can't own land in the internet is what my trained brain says. And the young kid that owns it is looking at me going, yeah, but I've still got more money than you have. I'm going, I can't argue with that. I can have an opinion about what's going on, but yeah, you know, bottom line is you're right. You know, it's there, and you know, it's either for me to get my head around it or not, and I'm committed to get my head around it, because I did the same thing with cryptocurrency. I'm sitting there going, but Bitcoin's not worth anything. It's not underpinned by anything. There's nothing that makes Bitcoin worth what the price is. Did that stop it from going from 0 to currently mid 30,000s? No, it didn't. It didn't stop it
this morning.
Say that again.
42,000.
Is it 42? Look at that. So even after it dropped down to 30, it's already within a couple of weeks recovered to over 40. You know, so it's like, who am I to try to understand the value of this stuff? The world decides. The world decides the value of this stuff, right? I like it as a football. I don't get football. I don't get how people can get so engrossed in something, they will celebrate like they've won the lottery when one of their idols puts a ball in the back of a net. For me, I'm so disconnected to that thing. But people are so connected to it, they will spend thousands on flights and hotels, like my nephew has, and my brother, and my sister-in-law, and my niece, to go and watch Chelsea in Abu Dhabi on the 9th of February. And again, I think there's another final tomorrow. I don't get it. For me, that is out of my realm. But guess what? People do it anyway. It doesn't stop Ronaldo from making gazillions from marketing and whatever else funds all of that stuff. It doesn't stop it, does it? It doesn't stop it. I could sit and argue, how can somebody that just knows how to kick a ball around be worth than most people that have invented and created amazing things for the planet? People that have invented solar projects and eco projects that are kicking cans around in their garage, still trying to get funded. And then there's somebody that knows how to kick a ball with a little bit of a curve and it's worth hundreds of millions. It's not for me to work it out. It's happening anyway. He's making that anyway. This is that scenario. So I've decided early, I am on side with the metaverse, big time. And I'm on side with my partners, Ryan Zhu and Sam Lee, who are heading the way. They're heading the way before everybody else. They're making an early move, and they are well positioned to do that in the blockchain space. I'm excited. So I'm just going to tool myself up, learn as much as I can. And as soon as that thing opens up, I'm hitting the ground running, full steam ahead with as many as I can take with me, as many as I can possibly fit through that infinite, imaginable new world that is opening up, whether I understand it or not. How about that? That's what I'll be doing for the last few weeks, is getting my brain trained up for that, getting geared for, okay, let's play. All right, I don't get it, but let's play anyway. Let's play the game to win. That's what we could do. That's what we could be doing with this new turn. You know, like, wow, get what these guys are up to, bigger than what they've done so far. I'm in, all in.
I mean, you and I, it's like when we first learned about cryptocurrency, and it was so exciting about this crypto space. We just about got our head around the crypto space, and now we've got the metaverse. And it's like, hold on, didn't we just learn about cryptocurrency a year or two ago? So it's continuous learning. We say it in our webinars, it's continuous learning. Now, we could, you know, just say, oh, someone else will get on with that. We'll just do what we do. But we have to be relevant. We have to be up to speed with what's going on out there, stay ahead of the curve. And that's what we're doing. And we've made a decision to learn about the metaverse. You should make that decision. Subscribe to the right channels. Just get on the, just listen to the drums out there. Subscribe. At least once a day, listen to someone talking about the metaverse and understand that this is very, very real. Every one of you on here should be subscribed to at least one YouTube channel with somebody that's got a lot of sense, that's going to be feeding you positive information every day about this new technology, this new Internet 3.0, whatever you want to call it, the metaverse, this new virtual world that we're all being thrown into, because the big boys understand it. They are already shaping up and gearing themselves up to monetize the space.
Check this out. I just read McDonald's is getting ready to open up its first store in the metaverse. You're going to be able to pay McDonald's.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're going to, I promise you, McDonald's will make billions.
You won't it'd be healthy for you.
Healthy for you, exactly. The healthiest Big Macs on the planet. I'm in. So it's brilliant. You know, it's actually fun watching it happen. So yeah, just relax, let go of what you think, how you think the world should work, and let's go with how the world is actually working right now, and adapt with it. Right, let's play with it. Let's enjoy the benefits and the fruits of it. So that's what I'm all about. I'm like, just like, okay, cool. If McDonald's is going to sell burgers, guess what? I'm going to buy some. I'm going to see what they taste like. And maybe my avatar might put on some weight. Maybe I might create an avatar that never puts on weight and eats all of the stuff that I, as a human, have to avoid most of the time, because I know what it does if I go down those roads. I'm going to eat all the desserts in the metaverse, man. I'm going to be, that's it. That's going to be my avatar, the king of desserts on the metaverse. Get me your desserts. I'm having them all.
A year ago, we weren't even having this conversation. Now look at us, a year on, 12 months on, and look at the conversations we're having now. Things we're talking about.
Oh gosh.
Fast moving space, guys. Technology is so fast moving. You've got to stay ahead of it. You know, just find some time during a week to just, you know, learn some new things. Just read some stuff, watch some sensible, you know, channels that are giving you real hot information. Get excited about it. You've got to be excited about it.
Yeah. Let's do this. So, should we jump into the community?
Absolutely. Yeah, we can do that. Yes.
Do that. Trina, let's start with you. How are we doing? Go ahead and unmute yourself. Hey.
Good morning. How are you?
Amazing, amazing.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm sorry. It's good morning for me. It might be good evening for you.
Yeah, it's evening for
now,
me.
how are you?
I'm great. I'm great. So I'm gonna be brief, but let Listen, I want to thank you both for pouring into us faithfully every week, every week. I'm doing something out of the ordinary. Calpash, I have my camera on.
You look beautiful, fabulous.
Thank you.
Love
So
it.
I want to briefly share my story because I know I'm supposed to, right? And I wrote it down so I can stay on track and I won't use up a lot of time because I know time is important. So I'm gonna read it real quick. Okay, so I want to share my story, which I'm reading because I want to stay on track. I want to share because I know I'm not alone and there are others that are supposed to hear from me. I need to be vulnerable and I need to be vulnerable and humble about my hyper journey. My current rank is member, not expert, not pro, not V5, not V1, 2, 3, nor 5. I started hyper in June of 2021. I was good with just being passive until I started seeing my HUs. So within 2 weeks, I increased my membership. Then I started plugging into presentations and the weekend Zooms. So I tried sharing with people, but nothing happened. I resolved to just being passive. I'm winning anyway, right? So, however, hyper wouldn't leave me alone, meaning I just felt in my spirit, this is the platform that I can and will fund my desires, my dreams, and my destiny, which is my purpose. There was something stopping me from moving forward and sharing the opportunity. Let me say that although I wasn't sharing, I was still on the weekday and weekend Zooms.
Love it.
I was still learning, right? So one morning after doing my revise, I asked myself, why aren't you sharing? What is wrong with you? So I text my prayer partner on February the 1st, which is 8 months from June. Now, I'm not trying to push my faith on anybody, but my Bible, in my Bible as a Christian, the 8 means new beginnings. Let me tell you. So I told her I had a prayer request that she prayed that the Holy Spirit will reveal to me the root of my hesitation and moving towards my dreams and desires. She responded, I will pray that he will reveal and remove it from your mind, your heart, and your spirit. The very next day, I text her back and said, God is speaking. In my devotion time, I said, God is speaking. That stronghold that was destroyed in my mind in one day that I had been living with probably for close to 40 years. In my devotion time that next day, my Lord revealed to me that my hesitation was I've always felt inadequate, like I didn't think I had what it took to be successful. However, he also had past victories flash in my life, promotions with every new position I had, making 6 figures with no college degree, retiring at 57 and still making 6 figures, and even more. But those got to be put in my book that I'm supposed to write. So I feel like my message is to tell those that want to be a V5, but are stuck in their minds, their subconscious, but not their spirit, and know that they are on this Zoom. And I know that they're on this Zoom because I don't think God would want me to do this and be so vulnerable, because this is hard, admitting this to over 1,000 people and they can see me, right? So you are to find the root of your hesitation, find the stronghold so that you can combat it with the opposite of what it's saying to you. You have to do what I've done. I have resolved in my conscious mind that I will do what it takes I'm well able, and I'm succeeding now, even with my 5 members who are all passive. I have moved that desire and dream to be V5 from my spirit to my mind. I've been freed up to do what I thought was the impossible. Now, I'm going to be really bold and say in 1 year or less, I will be a V5.
Boom.
And for those like I want to let you know that starting on February the 14th and on Monday for 40 days, I will be praying for your breakthrough as I will be fasting for my soon coming hyper team. Listen to me, gather up my faith if you need it, and push yourself forward towards V5. Gentlemen, and I mean Keith and Kalpash, I need you to be ready for testimonies 41 days from now. And what was so funny is I was like, I always start fasting on Mondays if it's more than 3 days, because I use the weekends to get me prepared. I count from February the 14th, 40 days is March 25th, a Friday. 41 days is a Saturday.
Boom.
Get ready, you all, for testimonies on Saturday, March the 26th.
I can't wait.
Yes,
Awesome.
thank you for your patience and your diligence. I'll be praying for you because I know it's taxing to do this, and I know we're taxing, but you're faithful in what you do. So I'll be praying for your strength. Thank you for letting me share my story. And I'm just happy. I'm happy.
Amazing. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Sue, you blessed me last week when you said I had no experience. I came from HR. That was my last position that I had. I came from HR. And you're winning. You did it. And I said, if Sue can do it, why can't I do it? She don't know nothing. She ain't know nothing about crypto. Neither do I. Oh my God. I want to dance, right? I want to get up and dance. You have no idea how I feel on the inside. And not knowing anything, just trusting that I'm on the right path. I'm trusting I'm on the right path, and I'm staying plugged in. So I'm winning. I'm winning.
You are. Thank you. You've already won.
Wow.
Already won, because it all starts in the mind, and it looks like you've taken on your mind. Once you take your mind on, it's game over. Well done, Sue.
Hey, hi everyone.
V5 in the house.
I know, right? Smashed it up. Just what Katrina was saying, this reminded me of Conversations with God. You know, such an incredible book. If anybody hasn't read that, it is the book to really work on your mindset and to trust yourself in what you're doing. But yeah, just so many things resonated today with what you guys have shared. You know, Keith, one of them, I think a couple of weeks ago, you talked about energy. You know, like what energy are you really vibing at? You know, like if you're not vibing at good energy, you're not attracting the right people in your space, right? So it's really, really important to attract good energy, you know. And then just the other thing around that as well is, you know, the one thing that I've really had to master now, I've not ever done any network. I've already said that so many times, right? And there were people who asked me about what I was doing and told me certain things that happen in network marketing that I didn't know, right? Like, you know, people at the top always get loads of money and all of that, right? And I was like, seriously, maybe they know something that
sounds like a job. What are you talking about?
I was like, maybe there's something that I don't know that, you know, that I, you know, maybe I'm the fool here, right? But it took something, you know, like I really, every time I got kind of knocked off a little bit or wobbled a little bit, it took me about a couple of hours to really kind of check with myself, you know, like what's in my space. Because if I then go and share with people with that in my space, that's not going to be effective sharing, you know. So I think it's really important to really write down all the things that are stopping you, you know, like when's TRC 20 fees going to be you know, like TRC20 fees. When are they going to sort the withdrawal? If all these things are in your space, when you're sharing, it's not going to be effective. So actually, don't go and share with people while you've got that going on in your head, because it's not going to be effective. You know, go and talk to your upline and get that stuff sorted before you go and share with people. So I think that's really, really important. And the other thing that I really want to take away from today is I'm definitely going to lean into the metaverse, because I have been avoiding, because, you know, a bit like when I got into Hyperverse, really, I was like, I don't want to do it because I don't understand crypto and I don't understand networking. But it's not going to go away. You know, it's definitely not going to go away. And I'm going to lean into that this week as well. So thank you guys for really, you know, having us be empowered and having us not stay stuck as well. There's always room, isn't there? There's always room for growth. So thank you so much.
Amazing. Love it.
Fantastic. What a great leader. VIP 5.
Come on.
I know.
Still there now.
Love it.
I love it.
Yes, thank you.
Karen, how are we doing, hon?
Hey.
Hey y'all, how are y'all?
Amazing, amazing.
Keith and Cowpash, I just love you guys so much. But you know what, Keith and Cowpash, when I first got started, Cowpash, I told you in the beginning how much energy I have for this business. And it's all because of my brother. He said, Karen, I want you to do da, 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 da. And I said, okay, Billy. His name is William. He's a member too. And I said, okay, he's gone to your meeting too. Keith, he was with you, William Mentor. Anyway, as time went on, I joined. The first day I joined, okay? After that, I had my small amount that I made for my investment. And then I seen how things were changing. I increased my investment.
Just to clarify, Karen, just to help you get your language in right.
HUs.
Your membership.
Your memberships.
Membership. Okay, I'll make sure I say membership from this point on. But you know what? I meet so many people that gravitate to me, that I share what I feel within my soul, because this is a blessed gift for each and every single one of us. All we have to do is touch and grab. And once you start grabbing, and once you start seeing what's benefiting you, as far as training goes, I didn't know anything about crypto, but guess what? I know crypto now. I know about the MetaMask. I know about HVT. I've learned a lot, but still I'm trying to learn more about the metaverse. That's time is going to come. But right now, it's all about sharing, sharing, sharing. Today, I went out early this morning in Tampa, Florida. I already touched 5 people's hearts. And you know what they said, man, thank you for the blessing. And that's all I'm doing. I'm blessing people as much as I can, because I'll say it like this, my footprint is shorter now than it was a long time ago. So what I'm doing is bite, 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 bite. And I call myself the queen of sharing. Thank you guys for everything that you do to this community. And I'm staying lifted up, because I'm going to continue to share as long as I'm on this planet.
Wow, I love that. I'm staying lifted up. I am with you on that boat, man. I'm staying lifted up too. Love it. Let's stay lifted up. Darrell, what do you reckon? Are you in?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone from wherever you are. Cowpash, Keith, how are you guys?
Awesome.
I am amazing, always amazing as usual. I just want to say, I want to thank the company. First of all, I want to thank this amazing company for what they're doing for us. They has delivered. I can tell anyone that this company said they were going to deliver, and they did that. So I just want to, give them props to this company. I love this company. I want to start off saying that I'm a single mother. I saw this opportunity 14 months ago, and it has been life-changing. We are changing lives over here. And what I can say about this company is that the education around this community is priceless. Because when I started this company, I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing. I mean, I am a person that's not scared to talk, but I would just sit back and just look. And I just want to thank you guys for seeing what I didn't see myself. Because Kalpesh, I remember when I just started and I met you, you guys know my story, and I can't even say it right now, but we will get there at another time. but 0.5 a day, every single day that shows up. So I just want to say, for me, I show up to training, I show up to presentation. Repetition is the mother of learning. And, the training that we have here is world class. Begin with the hand in mind. And for me, Pete, you said something this morning about attitude. For this company, I have an attitude, but with gratitude, because I'm telling you what this company has done for me. It's not even all about me anymore. We are going in the same destination, right? The train is leaving the station. Some are going to get there earlier than some, but something, I just want to thank my team. I want to thank my team for, allowing me to be where I am. This is totally a gift. This is the gift of a lifetime. This is a gift that I have never gotten any gift that has really touched and moved my heart the way this gift has moved me. You have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. Les Brown said, if it's easy, it's going to get hard. But if it's hard, it's going to get easy. So here is my easy, because listen to me. You guys know where I was, where I am, and where I'm going right now. So I am saying to you guys, I just want to big you up. I want to thank you guys for showing up each and every time, because I said, if you guys show up, then I should show up, because you guys have what I want. So I just want to tell you guys how much I love and appreciate you guys. And something, my birthday is coming up next month, and ooh la la. Anyway, congratulations, Sue, for your run. Love you guys. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations, you're ranking up VIP 3-star. So well.
I am VIP 3-star. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, Keith.
Amazing.
She just ranked up.
You forgot. I love that. That's when you know someone's on their way to V5, man. When they've already forgotten that they just hit V3. Oh,
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I love that. Brilliant. Azuka, how are you doing?
Hey, Capish and King, how are you guys doing? I am
amazing. What's going on?
Excited to be here this morning. After the Dubai trip, I've not, really spoken here, and I just want to thank you guys, because I'm so happy, with the way the business is going, the way my team has been performing, and I must tell you that what you guys are doing here is phenomenal, because you give us the hope, give us that hope to keep, doing what guys is, is super, And Capish, when I saw you in Dubai, sometimes when I see you here, I'll be thinking that, okay, that you're, something else. But when I saw you, the kind of, presentation you made that day, kind of transformed people's lives. The people were talking about it. Even Mate has kind of sent a lot of signals all around the world. And I must thank you for all you're doing. You and Kate are awesome and awesome. And I want to equally thank all my team members who ranked this week. Sylvia and Philo and I can't remember the third person, but I tell you, I just made it to VIP 3, and there's something you did last time when we went to Safari. Capish did something, and I told him I'm gonna challenge it, because when we got there, he said, "This is for VIP 5, and this is for VIP 4 to."
This is the old trick, did he?
I'll separate the dinners. I had these tiered tables for the 5 stars, and everyone else had to sit on the floor. And people trying to get in. I'm like, sorry, this is not for you. Only 5. Next year, maybe.
Okay, next year I will be here. He said that's a challenge, and that's a challenge.
I'll be playing those mind games again with you guys.
Oh, fantastic! Well done, you. Congratulations.
I really thank you guys. I'm learning from you, and I must be like you. Like when I said last time, you and Kate, when I grow up, I want to be like you. And and what's
Oh,
but I want to
awesome.
tell everybody that this is an opportunity of a lifetime. It behooves you to think about what you want to do. Do you really want to, embrace it and then grab it and, go with it? I tell you, I can proudly, somebody calls me now, maybe somebody who is having distress or maybe financial aspects, and somebody tells me, oh, please, I need this. I can comfortably, tell the person it is okay. Having that in mind, to impact people's lives have been my what has been going on in my brain all the time in my life. And I think now I can do it. I can infect my community. I can do a lot of things with it. I can, transform people's lives, the much I can. But my goal is to get to VIP 5 before the Dubai this year. Thank you so much.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Well done. Congratulations. Keep on climbing. You are amazing. Lisa, hey.
Hi.
How are we doing?
I'm doing really well.
Good.
I want to take you back to something that you said, Kalpesh, at the beginning when you said, well, both of you and Keith were talking about all the flack that was flying around, and it was something that someone had been saying about, oh, those at the top, they don't care. I mean, what planet are they on, for one thing?
I tell you, they're not on this planet. They don't show up to any trainings or leadership.
They are not on this planet, and it made me think about what I've been able to vision for myself by being in this community. And in being able to vision for myself, because of what this is providing me with through my own work, but not just my own work, because it's kind of demonstrating what teamwork is about and how you guys at the top, you do effing care. You care. I mean, you wouldn't be here right now spending what, 3 hours, 4 hours, however long, just on this, but also on the preparation for it and everything that you've done. So you do care, and I get that. And one of the things that came to my mind was I've recently been visioning for myself because of what this is enabling me to do. And one of the things that I've visioned and I've just put out is about getting a camper van. It's one of the things I want to get, a camper van. But in order to do that, there's lots of things that need to be put in place in the meantime. But I found a post that supported that, and it really struck me at how much of a connection it has with, what about the care that I'm experiencing from you guys at the top, quote unquote. And I mean, I'm only like 2-3 levels away from you guys at the top. But it was a quote that came to my mind about how much people do care. It's like, and I'm just going to quote it, a short quote. And I posted it with my vision for what I want for this camper van so I can head off this year. The most beautiful things in life are not things. They're people and places and memories and pictures. They're feelings and moments and smiles and laughter. And that's what I'm getting every time I come on to these presentations and trainings. Thank you.
Thank you. Love that.
I want to just say as well, thank you for that. But when people sort of, make these throwaway statements and comments, you guys should just remind them that during the holidays, we didn't have any webinars, but guess what we carried on doing throughout Christmas Day? Where were we on Christmas Day? And on Boxing Day, we still had, which is the day after, we still had technical training. And on New Year's Day, where were we? So when these knuckleheads say stuff, just understand one thing, okay, right? They haven't got much going on between their ears at all. And just don't take it on, because, you know, you can say, well, hold on a second, but these guys, they were around on Christmas Day, and most of us were opening our presents and being with our family, and, you know, they took their time out. It wasn't doing webinars to try and increase what they already have, but it's pouring into the leaders on Christmas Day and also on New Year's Day, and ensure that the technical training carried on throughout the entire holidays. So just have to just understand, get some balance here, guys, because people shout so much stuff from the stands, the spectators throwing popcorn at the team and stuff like that, and throwing cans and bottles. That's what they're doing. But that's why they're in the stands and they're not in the game.
There you go. Boom. Hassan, how are you, champ?
Yeah, very good, very good. I just love that every Saturday that this is my reset. This is, you know, every Saturday people don't invite Hassan out for anything from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, because I'm booked out, and this is and I have a few hours here, and then I have another call later. And I was just thinking, as you guys are talking, I was thinking, you know, I talk to you a lot of Calps, and for me, whatever's happening with the migration and the changes, honestly, I don't know, it's just how my brain works, but I'm like, it doesn't affect me in any way, because I know what this company has done and what it continues to deliver. So it's just noise. And I'm planning a big event, as you know, Calps.
Yeah.
I'm speaking to my team where, you know, we're going, you know, 2, 3, 4 levels down, and just finding out where people are at, what are their goals, what are their dreams, you know. Let's go there together. You know, I'm looking at the back office and trying to navigate that and trying to understand it more. And so if I have a question that comes to me, I know if I you know, I want to be able to answer it.
Yeah.
And you know, I've got a few things in the pipeline that I'm working on. We've just sort of building and stuff like that. So I feel like that energy, that flow, that you know, I did a launch for one of the guys the other day, and I loved it. I was buzzing. I literally for half an hour, 45 minutes, I'm talking to the guys. I'm just like, wow, this is brilliant. You know, and I'm good at it. You know, I enjoy people and I enjoy connecting. I enjoy, you know, I'm a natural networker without even realizing that I was. You know, this is my element, and yeah, it's amazing.
I love it. You a year ago and you now, you're like, I'm a natural
networker.
Yeah,
I'm a different person.
Good at it. What?
Yeah, I'm a different person completely.
I wish I recorded.
and just for the record, guys, for anyone who didn't know,
I'm a natural networker. What? That's Hassan. And for the record,
I had a bit of money for my kitchen, right? Remember?
Yeah, of course I do.
I want to get my kitchen done.
That's what this business does, man. That is what this business does.
The growth in Hassan.
Love you, man.
I think we have got a recording from him last year.
Yeah, we'll be there, won't it? We'll be there.
Guys, you know, I have a massive amount of gratitude for Calp. You know, obviously, I
amazing. Wow.
You know, thank you, brother.
Beautiful. Thank you, Hassan, and really excited for your big event as well. That's going to be amazing. Love it.
Happy 5 in the house. We're raining.
I know. Sheila, how are we doing?
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This has been great. When I first started coming to leaderships, I just used to cry all the time. There were many teary moments this morning. But Keith, when you were talking, and you were talking about waking up with a grateful attitude of what was it? Look at my cup.
Gratitude.
Okay. Start your day with a grateful heart.
Boom.
Okay. And I do that every morning, courtesy of Hyperverse. I want to take this time to I haven't had a chance to congratulate Sue Patel. So congratulations, Sue. But, you know, Keith, you're talking about growing pains. And I remember last year, February 1, when I started, you guys had gone through some growing pains that I did not experience, but I sure benefited from it, because I remember we said 0.5% a day. And I was like, I'm getting more than that. Right?
And you hadn't gone through the pain. I love it.
And that's the beautiful thing about this team is that they didn't just say, well, for those of you who went through the pain, here, take this. Everyone who started, brand new person, got it. So, hey, I'm grateful. I took some notes because I wanted to stay on track today. All right, so let's see here. Keith, when we talk about throwing rocks, throwing stones at the leaders, I remember when I started, Keith was on everyone's presentation. And I remember saying to myself, man, what a leader. He's on all of their presentations, no matter what time of the day, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, he's on their presentations. Kalpesh and his team did 6 presentations a week. 6, just took one day off. Technical training, I learned all about technical training, how to do limit orders and all that stuff on Keith. I think you did too. We did the Saturday and the Sunday.
That's how we started.
What else? Leadership training every single Saturday, no matter what time, where you were in the world. There's Kalpesh in Dubai. Keith was logging in from all over the world. I mean, what are you talking about? They don't care. Please. All right. So during December and January, life happened for me, right? So the metaverse, the HVT thing, I haven't plugged into it, I have to admit. So from today, I am going to make sure I do that. But one of the things that I've said to my team who have, the ones who have mentioned it, and I said, look, guys, whatever it is Hyperverse is doing, they're doing it for the benefit of the members. So I'm not worried about anything. I said in the metaverse and the HVT thing, I don't get it, but I will. Because when you go to college, do you go to college for one day? No, you stay for 4 years. So we'll get it. Just stick around. So my 90-day challenge, my story. I hit VIP 5 in December, 10 months after I started. And you guys know that I came in only being impressed with the passive side of Hyperverse. And so I signed up about 50 to 60 people in my first 3 months because I was promoting the passive side, right? And I was helping my friends and family that had a rough time in 2020. So my 90-day challenge for myself was to go back to all of those passive members and to just reintroduce Hyperverse because they saw Hyper F. So now I want to reintroduce Hyperverse, get them to watch a presentation again and to show them what it is they've been sitting on for the past year. And one of the conversations that I had, I wanted to share this with people because it just came to me as I was speaking to them, is I said, listen, you can either change your financial landscape by sharing the Hyperverse, or you can create your financial haven by being passive in Hyperverse. Whatever you want to do, you win. Either way, you win. So, for everyone on this call, I know some of them actually that I spoke with this week have managed to come on this call, and I just asked them to commit because there's 3 things we're doing for the challenge, right? One is 90 people in 90 days to a presentation. The second is I tell them decide based on your schedule how many people you're going to talk to today, each day. And then the third and the most important one, that's what I ask my passive members to do, is just commit to 90 events in 90 days. And I give that to them, and then let's see. Now, after that, they don't move, hey, and I'm moving on. But I just feel the need to go back and just, for those of you who are not VIP 5 yet, 80-20, it's on you, but for, that's my 90 days. And I'm going to do the metaverse.
Beautiful. Welcome back, Sheila. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I love that 90-day plan. I'm all in, structured and very, very clear. Awesome. We have got, you're going to have to read that, Keith. My eyes are not reading that big long word. There's some.
That's a Henson Williams.
Henson? There you go. Hey.
Hi, guys.
How we doing?
I'm doing fine. And yourselves?
Wonderful. Thank you.
I don't even think I need to reiterate about you guys being good leaders. I'll leave that alone. I think I would think 100% of people in Hyperverse know you're great leaders. But some people sometimes when they're angry, they just talk things that's not even true. In their heart, they know that you're tremendous leaders. I'd just like to report that I've just yesterday turned expert.
Oh, congratulations.
I must admit, I've been one of the walkers because basically, you know, I've been trying to adjust, doing my own personal business and taking on the Hyperverse. So it's been an adjustment, you know, a lot of is up there in the mind. But yeah, I think I've got used to it now. So I think this year I've set my goal is to become V5 by the end of the year.
Boom. I'm in. There you go.
December the 30th. So I think, you know, basically, you know, running a business for almost, this year is 37 years. You know, I've been burnt out for many years, but when you haven't made the money that you should, whether you're burnt out or not, you've got to just keep going. You know, so that's it.
You do. I love that.
I love spending my Saturdays with you guys. I mean, last week, if I'm not working, this is how I spend my Saturdays. Last week, fortunately, I had a job that I went in from 6 in the morning. So I could do that job, come back, get the 10 o'clock training, then the presentation at 12 noon, then leadership at 3 p.m. So to me, it's just a beautiful way to spend a Saturday morning or afternoon, you know. Wow. And yeah, you know, it's just I just thank God that he's spared my life. You know, I didn't make I probably did make quite a lot of money actually, but I never got to see it. But I just thank God that he spared my life, that I can actually, you know, experience an opportunity like this.
Wow.
When I thought a lot of the big dreams I've got in my belly to give birth to was probably all gone. You know, God has, you know, kept me alive, that I can actually start dreaming again. And I just hope that God spares me, that I can do some of the things that you guys can actually behold it. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, I mean, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for your leadership. You know, and, you know, all the leaders, all the people that's in this business, even the complainers, you know, I think it's a great family. It's a global family. And I think we're onto something here, you know.
Beautiful.
You see so much beautiful people, you know, from all over the world, people that we wouldn't have been able to even see, you know, in our lives. But now Hyperverse has made all that possible. So
amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just excellent. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. The way, Henston, on your journey all the way to VIP5.
I love it. Absolutely awesome. See, even if you're walking, eventually you get there. That's what I love. See, run, walk, but just don't sleep. Sleep is not good for you over here, man. Latanya, how are we doing?
I am phenomenal. As Mother Maya Angelou said, a phenomenal woman. And you two, the dynamic duo, you're amazing. Thank you so much for what you do. I can't say that enough. I am grateful. You talked about being grateful. I wrote down some things as you guys were talking that resonated with me, 5 things. But before I go to that, I want to give kudos to Katrina, man. She started us out powerfully. And I resonate so much with her story. I too am still at rank member, but my inviter, Ms. Bess, whom I love, awesome woman of God that she is, just ranked to expert this week. So I am just so happy for her, and I am so encouraged by her. And she called me this week at a perfect time. God is all in this. I am a minister and evangelist of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I cannot deny that God is all in this for me personally and for us in the community. I have gained so many things being connected to this community. We don't have time today for me to go through everything, but Katrina, hit me up on Telegram because we need to hook up. Our stories are so similar. But the first thing I wrote is believe. Of course, that resonates with me as a believer in Jesus Christ. We got to believe in whatever dreams we want to make happen, right? We got to believe what God said about us, about who he is to us. I got to believe in myself. about who God says I am, more than a conqueror, able to do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Who you guys are, the leaders, Ryan Chu. I believe in what I've seen. I don't have to think about what somebody told me. I've been here now since August 1st. I have seen and can witness about and to what this community is good for. I've witnessed my rewards every day. I've learned to go through the process of getting back what the rewards are. I have used a combination of strategies so far, and I'm able to withdraw successfully so that I have a monthly extra stream of income. Listen, there's so much to believe in. Number 2, stay positive about everything. That covers it. Whatever's happened negatively, whatever's happening good, stay positive. We can gain so much from watching you guys, who all we see is you be positive. So we have no excuse. Number 3, be grateful. I am grateful, grateful, grateful about, again, everything good that has come to me. Everything I have, and wait for it, everything good that's coming to me. Because I have confidence that more good is coming. That's what the word of God tells me. And that's what this community has shown me. 4th, do the work. Do the work. I have to make my calls daily. Nobody else can do that for me. I have to do that, right? Get on Zoom with my team. Nobody else can do that for me. I can't wait for the team to carry me. I have to carry them. I have to go before them. Help folks get funded. They're not going to do it on their own. I didn't do it on my own. So why would I leave them to do it on their own? I have to help them do it. Get on the leadership calls, get on the tech training, go in the academy. I have to educate myself and my team on metaverse, on hyperverse. There's a lot to learn right about how hyperverse process functions. Number 5, repeat 1 through 4 consistently. That's what we have to do. I have so many more examples for success than I do for failure. In this, right here in this community, right there with the 2 of you, the dynamic duo, that I have no excuse. I got down on myself a little bit for a couple of weeks because that 90-day challenge knocked me off my horse a little bit. But I am starting over on Monday, Valentine's Day. My goal is to be VIP 5 by next Valentine's Day. So I have a finite date to work for. I'll happily take it sooner. And I have awesome leadership from Ms. Beth, from you guys, from Dizzy, Sue, Patel. Wow. Congratulations. And I saw you before you got there and how you ranked up quickly. So I know it can be done. And I am so motivated and excited to be right back on my horse in this community. Listen, the things that I have gained here, you guys inspired me to get better health lifestyle. I got connected to another community that focuses on that, and I have lost 25 pounds. I have energy out the kazoo. I walk every day. I have, I can't even name all of them. Just suffice it to say that I am on a more positive path, and my ministry is about to launch into another level. It's amazing just being plugged in and getting the energy that we can feed off of you guys and see other people's success that we can keep before us. The devil is a liar. He will get in your head and make you believe things that are just not true. So being able to come on here every day, every Saturday, every Sunday, and get boosted up, reset, as Hassan said, to have a new start. Just like every day, we have new mercies and new grace from God. you guys in this community give us a new reset, a new opportunity every day to keep going on the positive road. I'm grateful for you. Thank you, and God bless you.
Awesome. Thank you.
When I think of that word, and when I say that word to myself, grateful every day, and then I think about all the things I'm grateful for, and I'm totally, you know, just, I'm in tears. I can be crying for hours basically on the things I think about that I am truly, absolutely grateful for. And that word is so powerful. It's not used enough by our members. If you get up every day and say that word so many times, you could literally be in tears because of all the things you think about that you should be grateful for.
Absolutely.
That's where we should be.
All right, guys.
Sharon, how you doing, hon?
You know, you've knocked it out again, guys. You smashed it, knocked it out. It's great because I think that this is a platform that you can be straight with people. You can be honest. We don't have anything to hide, guys. You know, it's I mean, when I joined, I'm just going to give everybody an idea. When I joined, it was January last year, and there was a massive upgrade. I remember it. And me, because I was new, right, I actually said I'm not sharing it with anybody until they get a smooth path of joining up. I made the decision. It wasn't the fact that I didn't trust it. I'd already been studying it for three weeks, guys. So I knew I'd missed the biggest opportunity in my life. So, and yeah, absolutely. I was one of the members that got rewarded highly. I went, thank you. Thank you very much. But you talk about being gratitude. I mean, sometimes, guys, I'm driving in the car and I go, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I have a serious word with myself. And today, Keith, you banged it right, because this call, you opened it up at, I think, what time did you open the call up? About 2:15?
We were on bang on at 3. No, I opened up about 2:15, and it was like,
well, thank goodness.
15 minutes was done.
I was busy this morning and trying to get some other stuff sorted. So I wanted to get me running. And so what I did, I tuned in on my phone, I put the leadership on my laptop, and I went for a half-a-mile run listening to that song that just gets me so emotional. And when they're singing the song, it says, he says my name, or it sounds like Sharon. And I'm like, that song's talking to me. And I'm like, I'm running. And then it's like, honestly, you know, runners, let's look at people, everybody in the Hyperverse, as if we're all on the same path. And it's the same. When you're slogging away, right, you're running, and then you see another come towards you, it's a bit of a nod. Yeah. And other people look at you and go, look at that freak running. But he's running, and I'm thinking, is he smiling at me because I've got the big hill to come? I don't know. Because I was coming down a bit and I had a big hill to climb afterwards. So it could have been that. But anyway, you know, Hyperverse for us, guys, we're blessed. We're truly blessed. People talk about trusting the devil and everything. And I always say, trust everyone, but not the devil inside them. That's what you should do. So that is really important to do that. And for me, trust your gut, trust your feeling. You know, yes, there are challenges and there isn't a lot of them, but they're happening. Listen, Keith, Kalpesh, you know, I've been in this networking game for many, many years. You know that I've suffered in the past. And it's always like, oh, it's okay for you. No, it's not. It's all about a decision that you make. And if you want to be a leader, be prepared to get somebody try and shoot you down. Me, I learned when I came back in this space after 4 years of retirement, 4 years. And because I was nearly taken out to the extent that I vowed. And that's the reason I said no to Amanda, no to Keith, no to Cobb, no disrespect to them. It was the fact it was the best business on the planet, but I said no because it was what it was. It meant that I had to come out of my shell again. And I vowed I wouldn't, but I'm so grateful, guys, that I did. So grateful. And I'm telling you, if I get hit again with anybody, do you know what I'm going to say? Do one. Do one. Because I don't care what anybody says about me anymore. It's none of my business what people say about me. I'm on a mission, and that is to take this to another level. VIP 5 was another, just a starting point, guys. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful to the experts or anybody. Honestly, I remember getting to expert. It's bloody hard, and it's your first goal. But I'm telling you now, VIP 5 for me was the starting point. I made a pledge to myself. I wasted 18 months saying no. I started in January. I launched my business in February the 6th. I made VIP 5 by August the 20th. And I went, boom, let's do it again. And we did it. And I'm telling you now, guys, 12 months we are running for. 12 months now. And people say, you know, when do you build your business? Every day. Every day. I've just brought somebody else in last night. He was on Keith's webinar. I actually told him, Keith, I'm sorry, but I couldn't get on. I had another call booked, but he knew. And I messaged him 10 past, I rang him and he was on he said, he's just finishing now. I said, listen, I said, I'm sorry, but I couldn't get on. I was on another call. So be in the moment, guys. Just make this stuff happen. Just do it, and do it until you're sick of doing it. Me, something resonated with me, Keith, what you said earlier on, actually, as well. You said how now you guys, and Kalpesh, you mentioned about how you're so relaxed. And that is the position that VIP 5 gives you. It's that relaxation of really not being desperate for people to join, but what's in it for them. Because to me, nothing to do with you. This is their journey, their path. And if people want to be passive, brilliant. Bring 100 passives on, because they love you forever. I love the passive guys. Yeah, I love them. It's not for everybody to build a community, right? But absolutely. What a space we've got. This, what you do, your commitment. It's my favorite call of the week. My whole life revolves around it. But guess what? I made that run. Imagine that, timing that, knowing I could go on my run and not miss it, and having it live on my laptop when I came back.
Perfect. I love that.
It was
perfect.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Oh, wonderful.
Love it.
Hello.
Fred, how are you, Chan?
Hey, I am super fantastic. How you guys doing?
Awesome. Thank you. Go ahead.
I have a story to share and a comment to make. So the story to share is, once there was a guy who was a tightrope walker. He was going to crowd of people around him. They're all yelling, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And he's a tightrope walker, right? And he takes a barrel and he puts it on a tightrope. And he says, do you think I can walk across this tightrope with this barrel? Everyone, yeah, you can do it, cheering him on. He says, are you absolutely sure that I can do this? And they're like, everyone, yeah, absolutely. He says, so if you believe, like you say you do, who's the first one to get in the barrel? So I say that because when we talk about belief, that's the belief that we're talking about. Get in the barrel. And stop yelling and saying this and saying that. Just get in the barrel, because that's what it's about. It's a time to get in the barrel, demonstrate your belief, and that's it. My comment. I am expert and halfway to the next level.
Professional.
Hey. So, professional, yeah. So I ranked this past week, I'm in the barrel and going to continue. Now I have just one negative comment, and that is, Keith, that room is a little bit too small. You know why? Because there's no room for me when we do our training together. That's my next step. not V5, doing training, helping the community. I'm out.
Fabulous.
Great. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome.
Isn't it?
Gonna add also, guess what? Guess who we've got?
Oh, look who we've got here. We're just gonna skip Steph for a second and go to V5. Sorry, Steph, but you know.
Steph, you're up next.
You are straight after the one and only Wayne Beauty. How are we doing, Brenda?
I'm awesome. Hello, everyone. Keith, Kalpesh, Steph, and the entire community, and Dale in the background there. Don't we just love Dale? I have missed you all. I've been watching and listening. Leadership is everything to me. You all, I started this morning. I don't know what's happening in the air, even with the negative press that the company is getting. There's so many people that are waking up and believing and say, we don't care how negative it is, they're still around. They're still around going on 3 years. And they're calling me directly like, Brenda, we want to hear from someone that's in the community. We want to know, is this real? And I'm like, I said, I can't even tell you how real this is. You have to get in and experience this for yourself. Because you may think I'm biased, but I'm not biased. I'm happy and hyper every single day. It's just a beautiful name, hyper. We are all hyper over here. And what I've realized, the last 3 weeks, they have kept me so busy. I've been running like a workhorse, okay? A racehorse and a workhorse. They work the horse, they race the horse. That has been me for the last 3 weeks. I'm doing 4 Zooms a day, 4 to 5 Zooms every single day. And I'm like, what's happening? And let me say what's happening. People are waking up. People are seeing this. People are realizing this company doesn't have to convince you, because a lot of us we are leading with love and sharing and saying, look, all we're doing is giving a gift. Keith, you nailed it. You talked about this gift. Give it to everyone. And again, I do also know why I've been as busy, because I haven't been quiet. I haven't been able to contain my excitement for what we have. I never meet a stranger. If I'm at the gas station, you're going to hear about Hyper. If I'm at the store shopping for food, you're going to hear about Hyper. When I went to Dubai and met my realtor, I'd known her for years, and she lives in Dubai. She's from Kenya. And that's when I saw Kalpesh. And congratulations, Sue. I have to say that. Sue, congratulations. So when I was in Dubai and my realtor, she helped me. I purchased the property out there. And guess what she said? She said, what are you involved in? Because whatever you're involved in, I want a piece of that. And I never mentioned Hyper to her. I wanted to take care of business first, you know? And so she upon herself. So we launched her, and she's originally from Kenya. So we launched a group in Kenya and in Dubai. So my point, ladies and gentlemen, why am I sharing this? If you have doubts, doubt is going to crush you. If you're sitting there doubting, I know I said this on leadership before, so grab your pen and write this down again. But here's what happened. Procrastination is the assassination of your destination. So the more you keep procrastinating, you keep putting it off, you keep saying, I'm not sure. Find something to believe in. Find a little bit of hope to believe in. That's why I tell people, just test the water. Test it. Test it for a little bit. Even if you just start with 300 USDT, just to see what happens. So you could feel that. And once you believe in it, then you can share with other people. So I love what we have. I love how you all started it with a bang. Keith, that was amazing. You came off like a cannon bomb. You said, look, I'm going to keep it real. So I want people to know Keith Williams is not angry. He's passionate. He understands this platform. Kalpesh, I saw you, the presentation, like Sheila shared, you were doing 6 presentations a week. I said, when do they eat? Because Mama has to eat.
We used to eat at the same time as your children.
I knew you were going there. Kalpesh, I knew you were going to go there. They didn't eat. So good. No one eats in this house. You get VIP 5. So my point is, just to piggyback off of the leadership training today, is that focus on the positive things that are going on. All the little negatives, I look at it this way. if something is short or something is missing, whatever the case may be, this is what I think about. Did I get 3x? Did I get 3 times what they promised me? Did I get that back? If the answer is yes, that means everything else is extra. Everything else is icing on the cake. So why does it bother you so much when you have a company that is working so hard to make sure they're changing lives around the world? Yeah. I wake up so happy to see the lives around everyone change. I mean, even my closest friends who used to say, that's just Brenda. Brenda just likes talking. Brenda is a networker. Brenda's this. Do you know they're all now winning in Hyper because they couldn't stand seeing it happening and happening for everyone else. Now it's happening for them. And that's what makes my heart smile. And oh, my mother who is on this Zoom, Mom, I'm so glad you're here. I don't have to send her reminders to get on anymore.
Wow.
She texted me and said, hello, my beautiful daughter. I'm on the overflow line. I didn't send her a reminder, but what's happening is she was afraid of crypto. She didn't understand crypto. Now, just being a part of Hyper has opened up a new world for her. Now she's open. Now she's coming on the leadership training. Now she wants to learn. So for those of you that are fearful, for those of you that are scared, it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be fearful because that says you're still alive and you're still human. But it's not okay to stay there. It's not okay to not be plugged in. It's not okay to be dependent on the person who shared this with you. The person who shared this with you, their only job really is to share it with you. Your job from there is what are you going to do about it? Because I hear people say, oh, my sponsor just left me alone and I don't know where they are. They're not really your sponsor. They're your inviter. They invited you. They're not sponsoring you. We are all independent members. You take that power. It's your future. So what are you going to do about it? So again, I'm sharing all this to say, these are the things I had to say to myself. Some people know my sponsor, some people don't know my sponsor, but guess what? He was just the person who invited me and I got in and I decided to go to work. So am I grateful? I am absolutely grateful for everything he has done. But everything else, once they share this link with you and you become a member, everything is up to you. What are you going to do about it? So write on your wall, write somewhere. There's so many positive things in Hyper that I can't believe people are focusing on 1 or 2 glitches. So many beautiful things. And some of the people I see in the big community chat, those individuals, they've already gotten their 3 X's.
And more.
Promise that was given, they have made good on the promise. And now the extra that they said they want to give you because there's a glitch, you're upset. Where is the gratitude? And so that's why this training was so important today. And I had to jump on and share because I wake up the same way as all the people in this company who believe in Hyper. I wake up happy. I wake up ecstatic. I wake up saying, where would my life be if I didn't have Hyper? Maybe I'll be jumping from every crypto platform that comes out and I'm jumping from company to company and not finding a home. Hyper is home. For those of you that see it, that realize it, it is home. You don't have to look any further. It's up to you though. The choice is yours. So thank you all for sharing. I did have to say congratulations to Sue. When I saw Sue there, VIP 5, single mom making it happen. Darrell, you all are amazing. Sheila, you all know Sheila, VIP 5. She's same person, came in and rocked it. So thank you. Thank you to the community. I love you all. I truly mean that when I say I love you because I spread and I lead with love. Love is all we have when everything else is gone, right? When there's no money, there's no house. You better love that person.
I was just looking behind your office, looks fabulous. I mean, man, I've got some work to do over here.
I thought you're VIP 5. Where your stuff?
I'm doing webinars and trainings. I can't get in my house. Beautiful behind you. Wow, look at that. She looks like a snow.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you all for doing what you do. And I want you to know leadership for all the new members that are here. If you can't handle tough love, you better get some tough skin, because we do love, but we are also tough. We also are going to give it to you right. And the reason we do it, think about it. If you don't care, you're not going to even talk about it or share. So if Keith and Kalpesh, if they don't come on here and really address the issue, they could just go sit back and say, I'm triple VIP 5. I don't need to do anything anymore. But the fact that they still come here and pour their hearts out, you all are my example. You all keep me going, because when I see you all work as hard as you do, I'm like, what is my part? What am I going to play? Where's my role? What's my position? And everyone that's here, we should be thinking the same thing. What am I giving back to the community? How am I helping? How am I an asset? Am I just sitting here taking and complaining? Or am I an asset? Am I going to give back? So that's how we all should be. That's how we all should be thinking. They've blessed us. They've given us this gift. What are you giving them in return? Just think about that for a second. And what you can start with is being more positive. So thank you so much, Kalpesh and Keith. Staff, I'm so sorry. You are next. The floor is yours, my love.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
There you go, Steph. Top that. Come on, I know you can.
First, I'm going to say hi to Dale in the background. Hi, Keith. Hi, Kalpesh. Please do not tell me off this week. I have problems with my laptop. The screen's decided to do a disco thing. Every time I switch it on, it comes up with a different color. So I'm having to watch you through. It's not putting me off. I'm watching you through my TV monitor. Okay?
Wow.
Well done. I love it. Front on because of the things. Anyway, something I want to put out. Moving house doesn't go smoothly, and that's a small jot compared to what happened at the transition of actors. So, hey, find something else to do. Keith, I was up again after 2 this morning. Do you know what I did? I cooked my chicken soup for the soul, and I waited for the training at 6 o'clock. And then I clicked on here half hour early and waited. Now, I just want to share an experience I had with 2 people I spoke with earlier in the week. I've made a few calls, but 2 of them in particular said they already knew about Hyperverse and they were involved. However, one of them, I actually talked him through the back office. Man, was I proud. He said, oh, thanks, I've learned so much from you today. And I thought, wow, did I really know that much about them? Wow. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Because I always
and they weren't even in your team.
No.
I love, see, that's,
that I was going to share.
I love what you brought to the table there, because that's, for me, that's leadership right there. Selfless, giving, sharing, just creating the vibe. Beautiful. Well done, Steph. Really super.
I always find something else to do. If I get blocked, I move in another direction. You're driving down the road's blocked. What do you do? Sit there and say, oh, the road's blocked. That's it, guys.
Brilliant. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Thank you.
Great job. Members outside of your team. Fantastic.
Beautiful. Lou, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Lou.
Go ahead and unmute yourself.
All right, thank you. I just want to give glory to God first. My family, Billy Yo, he introduced him to this program July of 2020, and it's been a blessing. I want to thank Ranju, Sam Lee, Kalpesh, Keith Williams. This right here is powerful. There's nothing like this. To get your membership and you get this right here, this value right here is priceless. People spend thousands for this, and to just sit down and complain is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Shame on you. Shame on you. Another one is gifts. This is a gift here. This is a gift. A gift. One thing that my mentor told me, Billy O, cherish it like a gift. How are you giving this? Are you sending the link out? That's not a gift. That's not a gift. Because what's going to happen when you give them this gift, they're going to continue on what they're doing in their day with the stresses of life. Everybody stresses here. Everybody. Okay, I come from nothing. I come from the same hometown as Snoop Dogg, Eastside Long Beach, California, from nothing, nothing. When you're born into this world, you have nothing, nothing. When you end this world, you have nothing. So guess what? Right now, this is the time to do something. Another point I want to turn on is when Billy brought me in, all he showed me was how to get an account so I can send my dollar into making to crypto, right? And then not just that, to purchase Tether, you can't be a criminal. So what does that say about Hyper? Hyper doesn't want criminals in their program, okay? So he showed me how to fund my account, buy a membership, and how to rebuy. That was it. That was it. He said, so long to you. But I took the initiative and looked on YouTube, followed these guys right here, because success leaves clues. And I took the initiative to figure all this stuff out. So why? Because when I go fishing, and everybody that I bring in, I want to make sure they know how to fish too. I don't want to just leave them again and be screwed. Okay? So if you're a leader here, you are an eagle. Okay? If you're gonna complain about small stuff, then you're a turkey and a chicken. I said it yesterday. I said it yesterday in the chat, in the big community group. I don't put anybody in my team in that group. Nobody. Only me and my wife. That's it. Because I don't want none of my team seeing a bunch of complainers. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Another point I want to share, and I'm going to a little too much, is just be grateful. How do you wake up every day? Be grateful that you're alive. That the Creator blessed you with this. Hey, I believe in God, but then I have someone in the chat put me down about one of my beliefs, but people can come in the chat and complain. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Don't shut my faith down because you have no faith. How did all this get created here? Magically? We just woke up and then we have shirts and shoes on and no. Think. Success leaves clues. Cherish this thing as a gift. This is the first time I spoke on a leadership training. I don't gotta share my rank. I don't gotta share nothing. Nothing. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter to me, it matter what my name is. What matters is right now, what's going on right now in your life. This is a gift. Cherish it. I'm not gonna lie. My closing percentage is 100% if I sit down with the prospect and watch it with them. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. So just imagine, because I can send, mention me back a few. And now I just messed up. Because now the gift that's blessing me, my family, my friends, everybody that I speak with, you can share this gift here. There was a quote I had my wife write, and it wasn't me. It was the Holy Spirit talking here. And I'll make it simple. We're all scammers in life. We're all scammers until you wake up one day and start helping people. Because when you think about how you feel, think about programs making you feel, you're complaining, you're being selfish. You're being selfish. Be grateful. Because everybody has their money in the banks and they're screwing you left and right. I'm not lying. I was at a bank yesterday. I'm helping my brother-in-law get his money that he worked for, and they won't give it to him. What the hell? And then I'm going to the bank screaming around like, man, the banks are going to be like Blockbuster. I'm So you better find another job. That's why I'm going around. And they're like, man, call the police. This guy's crazy. God. Now I understand why people shoot up the banks. But anyways, be grateful. I'm thankful for Keith and Kalpesh. You are amazing. Every freaking Saturday, no matter what's going on in your life, thank you. That's what I'm talking about, momentum. When things come and they stop you, keep going. Just do it. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I said that at the beginning, be professional. He's absolutely right. I wrote it down, things that we're going to talk about, you know, pre-invitation, you know, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? What are you saying? Are you just sending out links without even just, you know, just willy-nilly? Someone sent a link and put it on, they tweeted it and they put a thing I'm on every Sunday, you know, the schedule. Why would you just tweet the present?
Tweet the schedule.
How lazy what effort does that take to post that on Twitter? And then I've got Zoom email me, your link's over Twitter. And then we get Zoom bombers and all this stuff happens because someone can't be bothered to be professional. Gets me every time. Liz, how are you? This is that illusion. I had it all written down today. We'll cover that next week about being professional and doing it the right way. We'll give you all the tips about being a business, but this is a business. You can turn this into your business if you want to, or your little pastime, you know, your little hobby, which most of you have got it as a hobby on the side. It's a hobby. You may well switch it on from time to time if you want to, but it could be so much more. If you're a professional from day one, be professional in everything you do. You know you can show up here at 2:15 or 2 o'clock on a Saturday because the music's playing, because it's about being free. It's playing for an hour. I choose not to. Anyway, Miss, yours.
You done?
Lou's like, yeah.
Better get you some blood pressure medicine in a minute. First of all, thank you. So I just want to say thank you today. That's all. I really didn't have much. I've been away. Usually I do the team trainings for the team, but the last couple of weeks I needed to focus on building my own team. So I just took a little break. I've gotten some inboxes about why aren't you doing trainings and when are you going to do a training? And I love you guys, but I'm not obligated. I do it because I want to do it. I volunteer to do it and I don't mind helping people, but now I need to help me because I'm trying to get V80 like Brenda. So I wanted to say thank you and I want to tell you, so I'm in my house cleaning up, right? And the little free song is going. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm liking that. Then I notice I'm feeling like I'm catching the Holy Spirit or something, like something is going on within me while I'm cleaning, okay? So I go Google the words to the song. And it takes me like, I'm like really techie, okay? But it takes me like forever. Like nobody knows the words. Google's acting stupid. So then it says, oh, this is in Bulgarian. I'm like, Bulgarian? So then I go find the Bulgarian words and then transfer them back to the English words and find out how powerful the song actually is and why I'm feeling the Holy Spirit go through me. Because the chick says, Jesus, Jesus, be with me at the end. And I thought to myself, oh my God, I've been listening to this, absorbing it in my brain for the last year, okay? And it is probably one of the most powerful songs that any of us listen to. Some of us get up in the morning and we play that song, okay? We dance to the song during the day. We listen to it in our cars. We're all just like, we don't know the words. No, 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 we not new. We don't know, but thank you so much, you guys. We are so grateful just for that energy alone. Thank you for being here every week to work with us. And thank you for inspiring us because some of us like to work with others as well. And like you guys said, some of us are trying opportunities, they didn't work. And Hyperverse always works. It always works. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for the energy you give. We love you guys to pieces.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Sheila, how we doing?
Wonderful, wonderful, Kapesh, wonderful, Keith. Thank you so much. Just to hop on that song, a few days ago, my 4-year-old started singing, na, 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 na. I turned, my husband turned. So we are very blessed by that song. Thank you so much. Just wanted to talk about us, encouraging us, like we've talked here about listening to the people who put in the work. Because I relate more and more to Keith now. I didn't understand him in the beginning, but I understand.
Sheila, so don't get me. Sorry about that.
No, it's because I felt like I was speaking to a friend and I felt like I was Keith because I was speaking with so much passion about something that I know to be a reality, right? So my friend was telling me about some other stupid thing that, you know, someone told her. And I said to her, I said, look, all that is noise. But let me tell you what I did. I feel everyone has to go through their own journey of due diligence. And so this is what I did. When I got into Hyperverse, all I heard was, I put in a membership, they triple it, and they give me 0.5% a day. I was like, okay, no brainer, I'm in. And then I started looking at the company and doing my due diligence. They talked about the blockchain, the next blockchain on Amazon Prime. I said, okay, good. I didn't just watch episode 6. No. I watched from episode 1 all the way to the end. And just for me, it was like, I want to get the bigger picture, right? So I did all of that. And I got to the end, I'm like, wow, this thing is bigger. And I didn't stop there. I watched every single documentary on Amazon Prime that there was to watch on blockchain, Bitcoin, anything that was on there. When I finished all the documentaries on Amazon Prime, I went to Netflix, and Netflix had hardly anything. I was like, Netflix, you're going down. You don't have any documentary on blockchain and cryptocurrency. Anyway, I did all of that. And then I looked at MasterCard and Visa, and I was like, it's a no-brainer. And then I looked at stories from the community and how one of the couples had a private investigator. When I went to Miami, they shared that story with us. They had a private investigator go out and do an investigation on Hyperverse. And the investigator came back and said, not only is this company amazing, but I want in. And so with all that information, I told my friend, that's why I cannot tolerate all of that stuff, all right? So I asked her, those people that you're listening to, have they put in the work that I have put in to understand this company the way I do? I've been in this company for 1 year, and I'm telling you as my friend that you need to take this seriously, because every day, every month, I'm always saying this. My husband knows this thing is bigger. It's always bigger. The metaverse, I didn't understand it, and I still don't understand it. I mean, the launch went over my head, but I'm starting to understand it. You know, leaders said, go watch Ready Player 2 or 1. I did. I watched it once, had my whole family watch it. I watched it twice. Again, a little piece. I just spoke to my husband and I was like, don't you think, because he sells electronics, I said, babe, I think you should focus on selling all the products that the metaverse will need. People will go into the metaverse will need. I said, remember, baby, we watched that video, that movie, and all those, the goggles and the stuff. And I said, I think you should focus on that. How do we grow to that level for someone who didn't even know what Bitcoin was a year ago? It's the education, is the plugging in, is the doing the work. So, and to my brother who said, are you in the barrel? I am in the barrel, I'm rolling, I'm all in. Thank you very much.
Oh,
love it, fantastic. There you go, let's all get in the barrel, man, I'm in.
What a story to barrel. I love that.
We have got Gwen. Hey, Gwen, how are we doing? Go ahead and unmute.
Gwen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
How you doing? Are you muted now? Let's
Muted yourself.
Gwen, unmute again. Unmute again. There you go.
Okay, this is my first time ever speaking.
All right,
And
welcome.
I just want to say that I'm going to tell my little testimony. Some of you have heard it before, but I'm truly a 40, 40, 40. And what does that mean? I worked 40 years in the automotive industry. I worked 40 plus hours every single week, only to retire at 40% of my pay. So when this opportunity was presented to me, I knew it was the right one for me. I am no longer retired. I am truly inspired. I'm rewired. All of this because of this amazing opportunity. I had the pleasure to fly in to New Jersey. I got the pleasure of meeting you, Keith, and Brenda, and Tracy, and Lou, and Kapesh. I can't wait to meet you when I come to Dubai. But I'm going to tell you, this group of people, you are the best in the world. The leadership is like none other. And my business partners, Tracy, Lou, Kevin, Carol, Vanessa, Linda, Ann, I'm telling you what you have done for me. You have stretched my capacity to a whole new level. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again and again, Hyperverse. Thank you for your time. Back to you.
Wow, look at that. That's so amazing. Thank you, Gwen.
Now,
Such
40. Oh, I ran away from that at 24. I didn't want to be part of that deal. That wasn't for me. That wasn't my plan.
sounds like a scam, Keith.
I mean, you know, Gwen, but 40. Wow.
I know. Johnson, how you doing, buddy?
Johnson.
Hello, Kalpesh
Hey.
and Keith. This is my first, time that I'm talking in this leadership training. I've been watching you guys, right, for about last 3-4 leadership training, but I couldn't join this because I didn't know that I had to, just sign it, come and sign in roughly about 2:15. I didn't know this, right? I was just trying to join roughly about 2:45, then everything is maxed out. So I had to always go to the, the overflow link and watch, and it's inspiring, right? So I started my journey in October last year, and my sponsor is Gasha. She's again, VIP. I think star one, and we both are from the Bob Proctor group. So she told me that Johnson, it's something good. Why don't you just try? Okay, I thought that okay, that's fine. I was thinking, okay, let me be just a passive member. And then after I joined, I was just staying passive, and then started seeing the Hyperverse, all this interface. I'm a software engineer, by the way, for about 22 years in this field. So I know about the cryptocurrency, blockchain, all these jargons and everything. Then I started understanding, right? And one day she was asking, Johnson, are you promoting? I said, what? No, I'm not promoting. Come on, Johnson, you are leaving the money, which is on the table. Wow, what is that? That's very good, right? Then I started saying, okay, I just wrote my goals on that day. It was sometime in December, and I wrote my goals. Now I started, I already fixed it in my mind because Bob Proctor already taught all the things that you can manifest through your, dreams, and the way you need to act every single day. Today, I was just reading this book, right? The the invisible power, right? So this is what I need to tell something to Katrina, that she had set her goal, the 5-star goal, right? So I had to tell everyone that you need to think that you already achieved the goal. It depends on the how naturalness you are inside your mind, right? Then that's automatically manifesting. So I've been, experiencing all the things. As soon as I decided, and I started attracting people, and then I got 12 signups now.
Wow.
And I've been now emerging to expert level. Keith, I missed you actually. There was a meeting which went on in Jan 16th. I didn't know that you are from UK. Kalpesh, I have to meet you in Dubai. My brother is in Dubai. So definitely it's a very good community, and it's awesome.
Johnson, were you in Abu Dhabi then?
No, I'm in the UK, Essex. I'm living in the Essex.
There was a meeting on the
My
16th.
brother is in Dubai, so I'm going to meet Kalpesh on this training this year. And I also want to tell this community to read this book, which is The Power of Awareness, right? So this book basically teaches you already assume that what you want to be.
Yes.
That's it, job done. As soon as you assume and you start to dream, and then when you go to bed every day, night, if you start to, calm down yourself and you go into the dream that you are already in that. Let's say you are a VIP star. You just be a VIP star when you are, sleeping, right? That's it, job done. You start attracting the people. So I had a lot of stories actually, right? So I have sent messages to all of my friends. And I on that day I was very busy, on my work, and then I got in the afternoon I was just thinking, oh, I did not do anything today on the Hyperverse. What should I be doing? Then suddenly I got a WhatsApp call. My friend, he called me, dude, you said something about Hyperverse. Can you just quickly tell me what it is? I said, oh, okay. I was just telling him about this on a WhatsApp call. Then I thought, oh, okay. So I thought something, then I'm attracting the things, which is really, really good. So the thought has very, very powerful. It permeates everywhere, right? So this is really good. I really, thank you for the whole community. And, this is my, the cup. So as soon as you wake up, right, you choose to be happiness, no matter what it is. And you have to be, serenity, positivity, choose your wealth, success, everything. So that keeps you, motivated all the day. And the third book I want you to tell you, As a Man Thinketh, James Allen. So if you want to really calm down your mind, right, there is a chapter called Serenity. If you could read that chapter, your mind is completely calmed down. I never worry about the telegram, the negative messages, anything, right? You just avoid all this negativity. That's it. Just move on. That's what I want to say. Everyone in this community, it's really good. And my goal for the 5-star is December the 6th, that I will be a 5-star and I will be seeing you guys, right? Excellent.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Some great books there.
I know.
Wow.
It's really good. I've got so many books as well. I will keep giving you the book names and everything in the following calls.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Excellent. Thanks everyone.
Amazing.
Wow.
There you go. Somebody that's on track for sure. Gary, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Gary.
Good day, everyone. Good day. Good day.
Hey.
Always a good meeting. I thank you, Keith and Kalpesh. Always on point. Keith, you be on Telegram much too much. You be answering, you're absorbing all of that negativity and you're responding to it. I could tell.
You know what, though, Gary? I just like to get the temperature of the community or parts of it, because every part of the community.
That temperature is way up there. What I do is I go past all of it and just look for what's important.
Yeah,
because I tell my wife,
I get all the goodness, but I always want to see what's bad as well, because guess what? It's all part of our community, the good and the bad. And I embrace
I tell my wife there's a revolt going on. I can't be a part of it. But anyway, I've been a part of this community. I've seen the ups and the downs and all the negativity that comes in. Believe me, I tune it out because I truly believe. Even when people tell me, "Oh, why you believe it?" No, that's okay. It's just my belief. If you want to believe with me, fine. But I'm at where am I at right now? Expert, almost pro.
Boom.
I'm a walker, trying to find my way. And as you see on my hat, studying never stops. So I'm into the metaverse piece by piece. It's a long thing, just like cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here. I'm all in. I'm going to be at B5 this time next year, at least.
Boom.
There you
Love
go.
it.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Beautiful. Keith, I'm going to have to love and leave the Zoom. Are you going to, do you want to, shall we wrap this up?
One more. I'll wrap it up.
Yeah,
Well,
let's take one more. Let's take one more.
Because that's what I do.
Yeah, you choose the last one. We've got a mixture here. You want to choose one from the bags?
I was going to get, is he there still? No, he's gone. Oh, there, Dizzy's gone. I was going to bring Dizzy up next. I saw him, but he looks like he's jumped off. So Garfield, you're the last one up with Kalps and myself, and then I'll carry on, guys. And we'll close out today with every hand being lowered.
Thank you, Garfield. How are we doing, buddy?
Yeah, the spotlight, buddy. How are you? There you are.
There you are. Go ahead and unmute.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, loud.
I want to thank you again for all that you guys do. You know, I've never really shared an experience before. And the lady earlier that came on that said about listening to the music and did the research, the weirdest thing has happened to me. I'm going through a whole transformation thing, you know, mind, body, soul, physical. The more I work out, the clearer, the more clarity things become. And on January 22nd, something profound happened to me. And the number is 22. And, you know, I've been struggling with it, doing my thing and working out and trying to change my whole mindset and everything, plugging into this at the same time. And then February came, and then you had the 22222. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Didn't pay it any mind, you know, and I'm asking the creator to guide me and to show me, you know, stuff, show me the signs and everything of my journey. The other day I was here and a customer walked in and we're here talking. And out of the blue, she mentioned that she was 22 years old. I'm like, okay. Then the day before yesterday, I was searching online and stuff, and I saw something that says 22 days to the perfect abs, 22 again. And I'm like, no, something is going on. I need to look into this, you know. And so I jumped on I couldn't sleep last night, and I jumped on the internet. I got up at 3 and I jumped on the internet. And I said, let me search what 22 means. And I want to share it with you. It says, angel number 22, meaning and symbolization. It says, if you're seeing the number 22 everywhere, it's a definite sign from the angels. They're telling you, I might get a little emotional. They're telling you that you're on the right path towards determining your life purpose and soul mission. Sorry, guys. This angel number is a confirmation from the universe of the power of the inner spirit that you should continue in the pursuit of your true destiny. It's also a call to invite more balance into your life and to live in harmony with others and the environment. That's it.
Beautiful. Wow. 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 Thank you so much for sharing that.
Sharing that.
I'm feeling that, Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Dizzle, what's happening, champ?
Good morning, good afternoon,
Good evening. Wow, what a call, man. Listen, what I want to share today is it doesn't matter what's happening. I've had so many things on today. I've been doing what I had to do, and I still managed to get on the call, even though it wasn't. And you know what it is? You have to do it. All I'm going to say is all the testimonials that have happened just confirm that this is meant to be. If you've been thinking about something, this is it. I mean, what can I say? I can only lead with gratitude. Every morning, I send a gratitude call out to 7 individuals that have impacted my life. And that's how I start my day. I say thank you to these individuals every single morning, because you've got to be grateful. The attitude of gratitude is all there is. So that's what I'm going to make it short and sweet today, because I know there's lots of people on, and I know that lots of people have shared some amazing, amazing testimonials. So thank you, Kalpesh. Thank you, Keith, for always delivering every single week, man. Forever grateful to you both and the community. We love you all. Stay plugged in.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you're on your way out.
There you go.
You know, number Garfield just said about the number 22. I signed up in November 2019. 7 months later, on my son's 22nd birthday, I handed him the sponsorship position. I gave him his position on the 22nd, his 22nd birthday. I said, this is yours now.
Look at that.
It had been dormant. We'd done nothing with it. I said, this is yours on his 22nd birthday. That was a year ago. Wow. Or a year and a bit ago. Number 22. But now a year on, he's 23, finished uni. And wow, that 22.
What a year.
That 22.
What a year.
Completely. And the family. He's my sponsor. He's the guy. My son's above me, directly above me, and I handed it to him when he's 22. Garfield, thank you for sharing that. Wow, so powerful. Kalps, I know you've got to shoot off.
Thank you. I'm going to love and leave you.
I'll completely out today. We've got just a handful more to go. But Kalps, as ever, love you as always, man. I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time.
I'll wait, man.
Some fun. And nuts and bolts. Remember, guys, this is the man. He knocked it out of the park every Tuesday and every Thursday. 30 to 40 minutes. That's all you need. Keeps you on track. Kalps, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, buddy.
Thank you, bud. Speak soon. Mwah. Ciao.
All right. We're going to go straight to next up is going to be Cecilia. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing? Ask you to unmute.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Oh God, I'm here from New Jersey. I'm actually at my office at work, but I had to plug in. I just wanted to tell everybody here in the community, I'm grateful for Hyper, the leaders, what you guys do, you, Keith, Kalpesh, everybody, Jackie, Dale, every leader, Brenda, all of the presenters, Gorham, everyone. You're giving. You're so giving of your time. You're committed. I look at you, Keith, sometime and I be feeling so sad for you. I'm like, this dude is tired. His eyes are puffy. I said, he's tired, but you're still going. You're like the Energizer Bunny. And I'm just like, I'm so blessed. Let me tell you. So I had some goals set, I was talking about VIP3. I'm still pushing for a professional, but I have invited and have 2 new members in my community. One has already acquired their memberships. The other one, I'm not pushing because I'm not here to push. I'm here to encourage, tell them, and let them decide to change their life for the rest of their lives. But I'm here listening to the conversation, and we are people who need to learn to collect moments and not things. And I've had so many great moments here inside this community, literally measurable moments, impactful conversations, real topics, and it stimulated me to have more IPAs than NEPAs. And I've learned to totally block out and just disregard the negatrons because there's a lot of them. So I give my team and community members tools. Like I tell them about Brenda's Telegram group, the Telegram group for Hyperverse. I give them plugins for all of the meeting times. And once they are actual members, I will give them the links to the community link for leadership calls for training. I do training. I do weekly calls, you know. So what I'm trying to say is I spend a lot of time, and I'm actually scheduled for 2 calls after work to help people walk through stuff and get them, you know, acclimated to their office and how to move funds and do things like that. But I'm telling you, I'm hearing stories, and I just want to say thank you to all the people who've been changing my life through their sharing. And I'm just really happy. Latanya, Mr. Keith Walden, Bitcoin Cecil, a billionaire, LaRock, the young lady, Lakeisha, the one who just said she's going to give her testimony. I put it on my calendar for the 26th. So all of these stories, all of the things that you're sharing and doing and impacting lives globally is just a beautiful thing. I can't imagine a nicer space to be in at all. All right, and thank you. Just have a great day, everybody.
So much for taking us home, and you're working as well. Fantastic. Thank you so much, darling. Wow, we're going to go to Brucey. Brucey, you're up next. Thank you so much, Cecilia. Brucey. Ask you to unmute again.
Couldn't see it. I was looking. Where is it? Where is it? Hey, Keith.
Hey,
fantastic. Oh, Kalpesh is gone, isn't he? So, wow. What another fantastic leadership. I'm just amazed at you guys. You know, I mean, you know, I've come from MLMs. I've seen seminars. I've gone on big conferences. I've seen seminars after seminars after seminars. Listened to thousands of audios. And you guys just don't, you know, there's no way I could put a price on the information, the leadership, the quality advice, what you give. You know, Keith, you know, you can be sometimes, you know, anxious about the negative, the negatrons, but, you know, it needs to be said. You know, some people need to stop the negativity. Because, you know, we grew up with negativity, and now we're on a platform here that's positive. So why go negative? Stay positive. I mean, after time, we can be our own worst enemy, because a lot of the times, the thoughts that we have in our head, if ever somebody said the same things you think of in your head, and they said it to you, you'd want to knock them out. So, you know, guys, you know, I put down my positivity thinking to the reprogramming that when I first got into MLMs, there was a lot of building your self-esteem, building yourself up, reading a lot of books. And I think I put it down to a lot of that. Before that, you know, we had a lot of negative around people, you know, families, this and that. And now I just focus on the positive. I always say, look, if you think negative, instantly replace it with a positive. You know, for instance, if I had a big electricity bill, wow, oh no, oh, look at that, too much, I'm going to afford that. No, no, no. You look at it and say, well, at least I can afford to pay it. There it is, straight away, positive. So there's loads of things like that. Parking spaces, you can go into a parking space area and just speak it into existence. I'm going to find a parking spot. And lo and behold, there's one there. You know, so it's a fact. And now I'm in amongst all these guys, 1,000 and plus, and they're all positive, and you can feel it resonating. You can feel the energy. And even though we're not in the flesh together, it comes through the screen. And I'm just amazed. You know, everybody dizzy. I came into this quite by accident, and it was like every path has fine threads. There's all these moves we make that lands us in the place where we should be. And I remember distinctly when I was choosing this guy to come, and I was going to show him my old business, the MLM I was in. And I don't know if you know this, there's a business website you can go on, you tick or you cross. And I looked at it and I went, you know what? A tick or cross, and I ticked him. And then lo and behold, I was on a Zoom meeting with him, trying to convince him about my MLM. And he was talking to me in a way that I thought well, it's a bit different. And, you know, and that's the fine thread. It happens so little moves, little tiny moves. And I'm sure, Keith, when you got into this, there was certain moves. If you just moved that 1 inch to the left, you wouldn't have known about it.
Missed it completely, yeah, absolutely.
And that's how it works. And it's so amazing. And that guy who said 22.
Totally guided every step of the way here. And I look back now and think, wow, every door was opened up at the right time.
Yeah.
Get through it. And that's just, I mean, as I said, I just look back and think, wow. And it's just not me. I know it's not my decision. I've just been guided.
Exactly. And it will all come together. I mean, you know, we talked about all the things what people are moaning about, but like you say, it's transition. Everything's going to have growing pains. So we just need to just relax and just take it in, you know, and just enjoy the journey.
I bring it up because this is leadership. And
yeah,
that's everything on leadership. So, you know, we don't just sit around the campfire and, you know, play happy, clappy, singing Kumbaya and all everyone in the garden. We talk about everything because this is leadership and you'll grow also from this conversation. And I always like to take the temperature of every single aspect of this community, from not just the management, the corporate side, the community side, and also the leadership side. And I also like to feel that we're providing as much as we can as a community, as leaders, with the technical training, the leadership training, the webinars, and how professional we are. And
exactly.
There's a lot going on here that's positive. To
yes, and I just say this
up in the nonsense, I call it.
Yeah, I just say this in closing. Whatever your mind, which is something I've always read and I always repeated it to my children. I've always said it in passing to people. Whatever the mind can believe and conceive, you can achieve. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Keith.
Awesome, great. We're going to go to Sonia. Sonia, you're up next. I'm going to put the spotlight on you as well as what the spotlight is on you. I'm going to ask you to unmute, and I'm going to then the next one is on a video. And hey, Sonia.
Hey, Keith, how's it going? Man, y'all blew it out the water. After I got this one, said my prayers, because I usually don't work on Saturdays. I said, well, you have to work. I said, man, I mean, I'm not going to get leadership call. But lo and behold, I was able to move to another office, zoomed in and got on. And the word for the day is you're right, grateful, being humble. I mean, there's so many people in the world that can't even eat, don't have a place to live. And all that whining and bickering that they're doing, they need to go, you can Google anything on your phone, go Google the Serenity Prayer. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you for joining us today. Wonderful. We're going to go to Keith. Keith, how are you?
I am doing great, Keith. How are you? Can you hear me okay?
I'm doing fabulous. I'm doing great. Love it.
I'm in the car running some errands. Yeah, I know. I see it's great.
Glorious, beautiful Saturday. But I'm here with my family. Doesn't matter about what happens outside. Tomorrow's another day. We have Sunday tomorrow.
Well, listen, my brother, you are my namesake, and you certainly are my mentor and my idol. And I have so much respect for what you do. As you know, I've been, I'm the cryptopreneur here out of Brooklyn, New York. I appreciate the kind words of Cecilia, because she's on our training every single week. She's part of our Telegram group, and we're not even part of the same lines of quote unquote sponsorship. But she's a beautiful person. I have tremendous respect for what she's doing in the community. I was fortunate enough to hit VIP 4 a couple of weeks ago. So our target for VIP 5, we're looking at the end of March, early April. But yeah, we're very excited. New York's about to explode, and
by March. So I hope to be in New York and the East Coast in April. I hope there's a window that I can get back out there. You make sure you get it done, because I want to be able to hang out with you, man, in Brooklyn.
Yes, yeah. Oh, you know that's right. And you know my sponsor is Eric Brown. Yes, I will be reaching out to you. My sponsor is Eric Brown. So you know, VIP 5. Of course, you know Alan Hagel.
Yes.
So we'll make it work. Yeah, we'll roll out the red carpet without a doubt.
Right
So
up downtown Brooklyn, huh?
that's right. We'll book the King's Theater, everything, whatever we got to do.
Hey, man.
But I just want to share in terms of gratitude. I mean, how could you not be grateful? I mean, in this situation, you know, I hear many people talk about they're calling it from work and have so much respect for that because I had to do the same thing at different times. But to be able to say that I no longer have a job and I'm totally free with this opportunity, and my company wanted me to stay on as a consultant, so I told them I'd do it for a few months. But just to know that this platform, as you mentioned, okay, so you're having a few challenges, and again, I understand that people can't do withdrawals. I get it. That's not an easy thing to deal with. However, it's all about, like you said, the attitude. Control what you can control. What you can't control, it's no point focusing on. And while I believe in being positive minded, I take it one step further. I believe in being solution minded. Focus on solutions, not the problem. What can you do to affect a positive outcome? And focus on that. And if you do that and put your energies there. You mentioned last week in the passing of Bob Proctor, may he rest in peace. It made me go back into much of his material and watch some of his videos on YouTube.
Same thing.
Yeah, and it's just like again, what are you attracting? What are you focused on? You know, what are you creating, intentionally or unintentionally? So it's all about the mind, guys. As the gentleman mentioned before, you have to put the right information in here, and you have to protect this. You can't let anybody come in there, and that's why I understand, Keith, the way listen, I understand. My last point is I had a training call this week with this number of, I'm gonna do like this, leaders, and in one case, this call was all about reaching your next level. You know, what are you going to do? What's the focus? What's the activity to rank up to your next promotion level? And it started out with someone. I have a number of people on my team that have large teams in the Spanish-speaking community, and it started out almost as a gripe session because there's not a Spanish presentation. And I understand. Trust me, we want to have a Spanish presentation as soon as like yesterday. But my point I said was, what are we doing? You know, what solutions can we work on? Why? Yeah, let's come on here and talk about what can we do? How can we work together? Maybe we can do some type of translation, you know, where someone is actually translating the English version in Spanish. Let's talk about what we can do to make things work. Let's not come on and complain, because I shut stuff like that down. I'm all about solutions. So I really appreciate you, Keith. I'm telling you, what you guys do with you, Kalpesh, Sue, of course, Brenda Chunga. Oh my God. Brenda, her training's on Monday. There is no reason why a person cannot understand how to onboard, how to withdraw, how to do other things that we do, including, of course, the training we have every Saturday and Sunday on technical training. But Brenda's training on Mondays, unbelievable, guys. If you're not plugging into that and you're not getting your team on that, you're really making your job that much harder. So again, once again, thank you so much, Keith. I appreciate you.
VIP March. See you in April.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will be there.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you again.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. We're going to see who's up next. Okay. Joe, you're up next, and that's because your camera's on. Guys, if your camera's on, you're going to get the here. Let me just get you on. And then afterwards, Dr. Cynthia. We've got a few hands that are raised now, and that'll be it. Joe.
Morpheus.
Hey.
Morpheus. How you doing, sir? I know. Listen, you always represent, my man. Always represent. Love the picture behind you, because you are our Morpheus. All right. Listen, man.
So much.
And listen, grateful. You guys, you, Kalpesh, and all the leaders, listen, there's no way anybody could ever say you guys don't care. You guys are here. You guys show up. You guys are present 110%. And I don't understand how the words can come out of anybody's mouth, but we're thankful for you guys. And we're grateful for you guys. I'm telling you, man, this is such a blessing, such an awesome opportunity. It has proven itself already without saying a word. It has proven itself. If you've joined, if you're even passive, if you spent your time with your contract, you've gotten your 3X. What you decide to do with your 3X, that's your choice. But it has already paid off. And you know what's going on? You and I always joke about this matrix thing, you know, and listen, it's a real principle. We're offering the opportunity with both hands, red pill, blue pill. We always talk about that. Red pill, let's change your life. Blue pill, Go back to what you were doing. You know what's going on with the people who are negative? They're taking the red pill, but they're not swallowing it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. They got the red pill in their fist and they're not taking it. And then when things come up, when issues come up, when glitches come up, then they want to complain because they still have the mindset of the blue pill. You have to swallow the blue pill. I mean, the red pill. And like the guy said about the tight walker, oh, you believe? Come get in the barrel. Come get in the barrel if you really believe. All right. And you and I always say, hey, now do you believe? That's it.
You're absolutely right. I mean, I think that after this call, a lot of being on this call, we'll sit back and have a think about that word being grateful. And I think this should have a mindset shift. It should alter their perspective on everything. And that's all we want to do on a Saturday. Make sure you guys are seeing things differently with different set of eyes. Unfortunately, you just need to get some clarity. Your vision has to be very clear. This is all about vision here. Thank you so much, Joe.
You're welcome.
Love you, man.
Bless you, man.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Bless you too. And I've got up next, Dr. Cynthia, you're up next. I'm going to ask you to unmute. Hey, Dr. Cynthia.
I am here at last. You lured me in, and I'm still lured in. Oh, very good morning. I know I've been waiting for long, but I was stubborn. I said, I'm not going to put my hand down. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to get it. Okay. What do I say? I am still in. I am still a member, and I will be very fast, whatever the stars and the moon can reach to. But you know what? I have a star and I have a moon. Everyone speaks about 5 stars, 4 stars. I have a star and a moon. And my star is Jackie and my moon is Keith.
Oh dear.
I am at the highest level of all that could take me. Believe me, I've been away for a little while. I had a little health issues, but I'm fine and perfectly fine now. And my team is growing, started growing. I put my daughter in. My son would soon join, I'm sure. There are a couple of others who have joined also, and all because Jackie is behind me there, pushing. Come on, Cynthia, you can do it. And Jackie, my star. And her patience and her enthusiasm, the moment, I know she's very busy, but the moment I message her, she's there for me. And that's so beautiful, so beautiful. I love you, Jackie. I'm sure you're listening to me. And you are the trees of the fruit. So of course, people will still throw stones at you. So because Keith, and you are that fruit, that tree with a lot of fruits. So they throw stones at you. Take it, don't worry. But I'm happy to be here. I know, I'm so happy to be here. And like Brenda said, I'm home. And that's all. I'm happy.
Thank you so
I know
much.
it's going to be great. I know it's going to grow much more. My team is going to grow. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be one day. I'm going to meet all of you. And that's my dream. So when I have the star and the moon, I have nothing to worry.
We'll keep on signing for you. Thank you so much, Dr. Cynthia. We're going to go to Josephine. You're up next. Hey, Josephine.
Hey, Keith. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm at work. I have a question for you because what I did, my team asked me, do we have a Zoom this morning? I said, yes. And I went to bed because I knew that they were in good hands. So thank you so much, Keith. So thank God when I came on to the testimonies, I have a question for you. As I shared, I'm VIP 1 now, but I want to move to VIP 2 in the shortest time possible. What would be your advice? How long did it get you? If I'm strategized like I know I am, what is the time frame you would recommend? Back to you.
How long to get from VIP 1 to VIP 2?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I can't give you a specific time. Here's what I will say is you can control the speed at which you get there is always down to you. Look at where you're working, work where there's hunger, work in your open, be the example for your team. You invite, you get members on the calls, on the webinars, you follow up, you start new lines, you get new excitement in. Don't go into management. Don't spend all your time in management trying to get people to get you to where you need to get to. You can do it. And one person, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, you can get new lines going, and that will propel you to VIP2. And I said that to so many leaders. You are the one that determines how quickly you get to the next rank.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. And all of you on the call, believe in Keith, trust in him, everything. The sky is the limit. Thanks again.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Josephine. We're going to go to my dear friend, Anita. Are you with us, Anita, all the way from San Francisco? Hi, Anita. Anita, hello.
Yeah, hi.
How are
Hi,
you,
Keith.
gorgeous?
Oh, wait a second. I cannot unmute this.
You are on
Yeah,
YouTube
I
camera.
did it.
Yeah, there you
Hi.
go. Hi, how you
Hi,
doing?
Keith. Good morning.
Oh, one of my favorite
Anyway,
leaders.
how are you doing? I'm enjoying listening to you and Calpass and all the leader. The testimonial is so wonderful. And I actually so happy, want to let you know, I pushed my goal for VIP 5 a lot sooner. Because like, remember my goal is like want to be hit my target is like no later than May 30th. But now, last night, I update with my good volume with my leader sponsor. And he say, he calculated I can hit to VIP 5-star no later than April. I am so,
wow.
I have to get up early and tell you this great news, and I'm grateful forever. All of you leader is so awesome. I never miss any leadership training. I try to be a good example to my small team. And I think this is really every Saturday I get up so early and I learn so much nut and bolt from all your leaders. I'm just so grateful. And thank you so much. And, you know, allow me to share. And
you know what?
all
You're
have
one of my favorite leaders. You're an accidental, you know, VIP, it seems, because you logged in for the first time.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you all in the next big event in Dubai. Okay.
So much, Anita. Wow, she's such a
Bye-bye.
fabulous leader. She's 76 years young. Wow. And she's VIP 4. Incredible. Very, very close to VIP 5. Incredible. Rose, you're up next. Rose? I'm asking you.
Yeah. Hello. You hear me?
Yeah. Rose?
Yes.
How are you? Can hear you. Oh, we can
Yeah.
see you. Hi, you, Rose.
Hi, buddy. I'm so happy and I'm grateful for this company. I'm grateful for Hyperverse. It put me with my family to this situation. And all I do, I've been share. I've been with Hyperverse for 6 months, and I'm in VIP 2. I'm in right around in the corner, about next week or 2 weeks from now, I'm hit a VIP 3. And
amazing.
It's amazing. I never think about it. I was never, all I do is share. If you guys believe this 100%, I'll let you know it's no problem. I'm living in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Wow.
And I'm so grateful every day. I'm just hyper. I'm just like, I take follow printer. And everywhere I go, you guys, is a hyper. Everywhere I go is a hyper. It's share. I share. Don't worry about the negative stuff. If you come in for this hyper, I'm telling you, come in with 100%. 100%. Don't be negative. Believe it or not.
I've been here for 6 months, and I'm in a VIP 2. I'm in a right around in the corner for VIP 3. It might be in June, I'm hit a VIP 5. That's my goal.
Amazing, Rose.
It's amazing. I'm telling you guys, just share in your heart. Get the people in because they're family. They need to be shared this. We need to share with all the people in the world. And I believe God. This is a blessing from us. This is a blessing. We need to share. You need to be 100%. You need to look, neighborhood. You need to look for all your sisters out there. They need this. They need the opportunity we have. This is a great company. They set it up for you. You're the one. You need to work for it. And I believe it. All I do is share. Never sleep one day. I woke up. I have a call everywhere. And I'm telling you guys, I believe this for 100% in my life, in my family. I'm grateful when every time I watch the training, I take you guys training. I take what you guys invite. I take the 90 days. The 90 days, that's what I'm following. But right now, I know I'm going to hit the goal pretty soon. Thank you, God.
Rose, absolutely phenomenal testimony. Wow, 6 months. You're changing lives. That's what you're doing. You are changing lives and you're sharing. Love you. Absolutely great. Thank you so much for that. What a share. Okay. Thanks, Dale. Markley. I think that's how you pronounce it. We say Marquis here. Markley.
Yeah, hello.
Hey.
Yeah, how you doing?
Doing fantastic. How you doing?
I'm doing super extra fantastic. Yeah, Kate, I want to say thank you. The last time I was on your opportunity presentation, and I told you I was just invited by a friend. But now what I did, I joined his community. I start my community, but I haven't I've been able to buy my USDC, but I don't. My inviter is quietly new as well, so I don't know how. He doesn't know how to help me acquire my membership. And I already start my community because I'm a professional network marketer. I have already a good 12 people. We all start our community, but we just need to acquire our membership. So I have the USDC on Coinbase. Now my goal is to know how to deposit on my account in Hyperverse so I can help my other people do the same. So is there something you can help me with?
Leadership, no, but I can direct you to technical training. Whereabouts are you based? Whereabouts are you based? Part of the world. Where are you?
I'm in Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida.
So that is easy to solve. You'll need to probably, I'm not sure if you, did you say it's on Coinbase, your USDC on Coinbase?
Yeah, I bought the USDC, and on Coinbase, I already have it available.
Okay,
so now
I'm not familiar with Coinbase. I used to use it about 4 years ago. I think that you can probably change it for USDT on Coinbase. If not, you'll have to go via an exchange or some sort of swap system. But can you come back to training tomorrow? It's at 10 a.m. for you Eastern. You'll be able to get your questions answered then. And there'll be a lot more people on there that'll be able to see how to do that. But this is leadership today, so I'm not doing
that's that will be the same link for tomorrow.
Yeah, the same link tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Okay, then thank you so much.
You're
and
welcome.
I didn't want to disturb the conversation, but I just wanted to see if I could find some. And like I told you the last time, I told you I was new.
Yes.
And based on everything I heard, I don't know the requirement. I know the requirement for expert and pro. I don't know what is the requirement for VIP 1 to VIP 5.
What
I
happens
don't know.
is this, you get to the first spot, then you figure out how to get to the second, then the second, and you figure out how to get to the third. It's just like, good. So just begin with the end in mind, but then work it out as you go along.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. We do technical training as well on Saturday afternoon at Leadership. We've got Manazetcha. Can I ask you to unmute? Hello? If not, we're going to go to Dr. Julius. Okay, let's put Dr. Julius on spotlight anyway. There you are, Dr. Julius. You're on spotlight. I'm going to, oh, Manazetcha, you can speak. Hello? Hello? Okay, you're on spotlight as well. Let's see if I can get you on spotlight. You are on spotlight, but we can't hear you. No sound. Maybe you, okay, no sound at all. Dr. Julius, we're going to go to you and then we're going to go back.
Hello, Keith. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
We can hear, yes.
Yes, I want to, I joined in August last year and just over 2 weeks ago became an expert. And
congratulations. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Right.
I want to appreciate you, Keith, and I know Kapesh is out, but you guys are models. You know, you've gotten where everybody's dreaming about, and yet still every day, late into the night, I can't get over it. And you just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. I really, really appreciate you. You are models. And I also appreciate Hyperverse a whole lot. I believe it's divine and it's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. You know, it took me 3 days to decide because I was in other platforms that ran away with over 30,000. But when I saw you, you were the first person I saw presenting, and then Brenda came on, and then Tammy. By the time Tammy presented, I said, okay, I'm in. And I said I was going to do my due diligence from within and not from on the fence. So it's been exciting. Every day is exciting. Every day is a brand new day with Hyper. Man, I'm so happy. I'm part of it. I'm plugging in almost every day. I'm listening to something. You know, I got a WhatsApp group right now. I'm surprised that I'm doing that, but it's happening. I'm motivating people. Things are happening. It's exciting. I'm enjoying this. It's fun. It's not difficult. It's a great way to live. And I will say this one thing now, I'll get off. When I started off with 300 HU, but what surprised me was on the second day, I saw what was added. I said, what? What's going on here? I said, I went to bed, I slept. I did not say anything to anybody. I did not bother anybody. And then 1.5 added. So I said, it's going to be selfish to keep quiet. That's how I started sharing. And I've shared, we got about 15 people on my team and more people coming on. We're going to exceed the 20, and I believe we're going to go up to 200 because I'm excited about this, Keith. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything you do. You are highly, highly appreciated. We don't have enough words to say this, but you are an encouragement. May God bless you, bless your family, bless everything. And one thing I want to say before I hang up, you guys are working really hard. You're pushing things, but I believe, I'm a pastor, I'm a minister, that people are going to stand in line and say, I want to join Hyperverse. Can you sign me up? That day is coming, Keith. I see it coming. I see it coming. Thank you.
I receive it. I receive it. Fantastic.
Amen.
Fabulous. Oh, what an inspiration. Okay, let's see if we'll give it another go. Manazetcha, let's see if we can get you on. I can't, I've asked you to unmute. Let's see if we'll get it going. If not, we've got one more hand. Maybe it's your equipment. Zoom, it's not working for you. I could suggest you come off and come back on, but maybe you might be able to fix it yourself. It's your settings on Zoom, your device. You need to allow Zoom to connect with your microphone. Okay, one more to go, and we'll see if we can get you back on to end the call. Aspiring VIP4, you're up there. Hey, hold. Okay, Aspiring, you can close out. We've got you going. There you are. You figured it out. I'm happy.
Okay, yeah, because you know I'm still trying to figure this the Zoom stuff out, but
that's what it was then.
yeah. I just want to give praise to the Most High God for sending the right people with this opportunity at the right time, because timing is always important. And I want to give a shout out to Paul Ford, my sponsor, who introduced me to this, and Fred Brown, the community leader. He's one of the community leaders of the group that I'm a part of. I'm gonna give thanks to him because he's always been encouraging me and sending me invites to attend the meetings and stuff like that. So, you know, when I did my research and looking at all of the presentations, I was like, this is the right place that I need to be in, because I've been hearing this all summer on YouTube. I've been hearing like these brokers talking about blockchain and everything. And I was like, man, I wonder how I can get involved in this, you know, and they was trying to sell subscriptions and stuff like that. And one day, my sponsor called me. He was like, look, I got this great opportunity for you to check out. So he sent me the link and I went on there. And after I saw all the presentations, I was like, wow, I was listening to this all summer long. And now it came to me. And, you know, I just want to say, you're a very inspiring, motivated speaker. You and the other brother, Kapesh, and continue to do what you do, you know, inspiring others and inspiring the world, because you're changing the world. Whether you realize it or not, you are literally changing the world, planting the seed at a time, and it's just germinating. And, you know, it's all about mindset. Your mindset has to be adjusted. You know, I know we all come from different backgrounds, different nationalities, different religious persuasions, but it's your mindset. Just adjust your mindset, think positive, and make the first step forward, and let everything else just fall into place, man. That's all I just wanted to say. I don't want to say too much, but I want to say God bless you. May the Most High continue to bless you in your endeavors, and be successful in all that you do, brother.
So much, brother.
Thank you.
So well put. Fantastic. We've got 2 more to go. Aspiring VIP 4, you're going to be up next because you're driving, and Crypto Legacy, you have the honor to close out today. So, aspiring VIP 4, I know who this is. I know who this is. You could have closed out, but you're driving and you might lose.
I literally just got to my destination, so let me close out. Go for the next person, because I'm going to sing a little something.
There you go. Crypto Legacy.
Right.
So I'm going to, there you Crypto Legacy was just getting herself ready. No, you need to unmute first. We can't hear you. There you go.
Excelente. It's an honor for me to close this beautiful, beautiful training.
Well, not quite close. You're the penultimate. We have we have someone else closing, but guess what? I'm gonna just enjoy what you have to say.
It's still an honor. Okay, I just want to talk to to my Hispanic community. If there is someone there, because we need to see more Hispanic people in this presentation every single Saturday. Why? Because we get used to go to work from Monday to Friday, raining and storming or whatever weather it is. But when it's to make money from the comfort of your room, people make it difficult. And that's the thing that we need to be teaching people, that there is a new way to make money, that it is here for 20 years ago or more, but not many people know. Why? Because the only 3% of the people make things happen. There is a three kind, one that see things happen, other that made the thing happen, and all of those that when the thing happen, they say, what happened? Okay, we need to teach our community, be patient with them, because it's like a kindergarten thing now happening. It's a new era, it's a new beginner, it's a crypto legacy I couldn't pronounce yet, but I know there is money there, you know? And I want to just congratulate you, Sheila, all of them, Brenda, and always said, it had to be, it's up to me. Si tiene que ser, esto tiene que ser nosotros. Y estoy hablando ahora para nuestra comunidad de hispanoparlante. Vamos a compartir esto. No es que de cada, porque dicen también que de cada 100 personas, solamente 3 hacen que las cosas sucedan. Only from 100 people, 3 people made the thing happen. And that means that we have to talk to so many every day, be patient with them, and let them make in their own way. But we have to be here in this call. You know what I do every day? People, this is for you that say, oh, I forget. I was sleeping. I didn't remind. You know what? I put my telephone the same way that I used to put my telephone when I was working for others. Now I put on this phone every Saturday, wake me up at 9 o'clock. And you know what? I join at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, baby? Yes. No, 9 o'clock. My phone is ring. I don't care because when I was working, my phone rang at 5 o'clock and I got to work for others. And 1 hour before I put the presentation, I never forget. Okay? And I got to give thanks to my boyfriend, he was the person that found that for opportunity. I'm so blessed to have him. And you know what, Kate, he is 22 too.
Yes. Yes. My birthday is the 22nd.
Great.
I was saying earlier about the 22. Powerful number.
Powerful. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Brilliant. We're going to close out now. It's been 3 hours and 21 minutes, but we got a 5 minutes out of this. Carmel.
I'm going to call you the marathon man.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
It's so fun.
Thank you.
The community as well. We're going to go now to, because I know Dr. J, you want to close out, so we're going to go, Carmel. You are going to be the penultimate. That is it, guys. And then we're going to go to, I'm going to ask you to unmute. Dr. J, let's get some spotlights here.
OMG. So, hello, my beautiful brother. Miss you, miss you, miss you. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, there it goes. Yes. This community, we have a community full of leaders, Keith. I know sometimes you and Cal Pesher are up there going, okay, so am I gonna get you to do this leadership today? You know, but we are so blessed to have these leaders. You've had people on here that have been blessing our lives. I usually write everybody's name down, but I'm just trying to be quick. I just want to thank God for Hyperverse. So just the sharing, the gratitude, right? So I'm going to repeat a lot of what our leaders got on here to say, right? So how in the world, and by the way, Sheila, I'm the one that said, okay, I'm jealous. I want my big brother to remember. I remember when Keith was on every single Zoom, every single day, from Brenda's to Cal Pesher's Zooms. He even got on Cal Pesher's Zooms. We were on our girl Tammy After Dark. And by the way, Joe Sanders, the Oracle here, my team calls me the Oracle now. We are on Zooms constantly, okay? 3-way calls, Zooms. We run with the runners, right, Brenda Chunga? Run with the runners, walk with the walkers, but we don't sleep with the sleepers. So I love it when people get on here and they talk about, there was a young man that said, Crypto Lou, my sponsor showed me how to get on board, how to do a rebuy, and that was it. Everything else is up to you. What else do you want anyone else to do for you, right? So let's all step up, guys. Let's step up. I had one of my team people say, I want to help you, Carmel. What can I do to help you? Because I see you helping so many people. So when people call me and say, do a 3-way, do a Zoom, those are the things that I'm doing. If anything else, you want me to write for you and record. Come on now. Come on now. Let's step up, people. Let's step up. In Jesus' name, we pray for everyone. And those of you out there that have a problem with me saying in Jesus' name, because he is my creator and my father and my strength, oh well. Because let me tell you, 99.99% of everyone that I relate to on this platform gives glory to our Lord and Savior. And if you have a problem, bye, Felicia. Anyways, guys, I love this community. It's amazing. And we will get through all those glitches, all those little things that the bigger picture. Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I tell people all the time when they ask me about, well, what do you think's going to happen? I said, look, guys, these guys have a beyond 10-year plan. They're not going anywhere. And it first starts with you and your posture, right? Forget about what they think or any scam video, article. Who cares? What do you believe? And guess what? That is what's going to shine through. What you believe, what you're doing. Nobody ain't gonna tell me what I'm withdrawing from this platform. Nobody's not gonna tell me that I am moving into my Palos Verdes place, changing zip codes, right? In Jesus' name. I don't say that to brag. I say that because of how we've been blessed by this platform, by Hyper. Because I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together before I got here. I love you guys.
Well, you're not.
Thank you.
Love you too much. Wow. That's with passion, guys. So listen, whatever you believe in, you know, and I say that, you know, with the understanding that the long and short of it is that you've got to respect everyone's beliefs. And that's where we're from. And this is a truly blessed platform with whoever you believe in. And as I said, for me, it's changed so many lives around the world. So many religious beliefs around the world have been changed as a result because of this, because the individuals have experienced something really special here. So thank you so much, Carmel. And what a way to have our penultimate testimony. And now we're going to go to the testimony, to end all testimonies. How are you?
I am hyper fabulous. She just turned it up. So with that being the case, for everybody that does not know, I am a pastor and I am a preacher and I do love the Lord. And I thank God for Carmel saying what she said just now. So for everybody that doesn't know, I'm going to refer you to one of my favorite books since we were talking about books today. And it says in Psalm 150, let everything that have breath praise ye the Lord. So since that's the case, I'm going to say this is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and continue to rejoice and be glad in it. And so with that being the case, and everybody was saying the word for today is being grateful. I will tell you, when I was listening to everybody talk today, Keith, I promise you, I have been doing some introspection all week, reaching out to people, making sure that things are in line, because I want my life to be in line with what God has for me to have. So with that, I was listening. I got so emotional. I don't sing well, Keith. I sing in the key of W, but this is the song for everybody today as we're leaving. And the words are simply this: and now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich. Because of what he has done for us, give thanks. So every single day, I'm going to continue to purpose. And I'm going to tell you, I'm almost at VIP. You better watch out, VIP 4. But anywho, every single day I am purposing. I'm shifting. And when I do that, I feel like a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress is released off of me. So every single day, give God his breath back by opening your mouth to tell him thank you and how grateful you are for what he has done. Because if you look at where you have been, you cannot ever say that whoever you believe in, the universe, God, word of my testimony. I know how I got over. So today, let the weak say I'm strong. Let the poor say I'm rich, because God has done this thing for us, and it's called Hyperverse. I love you guys. God bless you. I know you coming to the UK, to the US, so I hope I'm on your agenda somehow, some way. But you know what? If not, it's okay, because while with or without you, I'm making be outside. Love you.
Thank you so much, Dr. J. Wow, we are at the end now. What a marathon day today. It is 3.5 hours of, well, some good stuff. I hope that you guys got something from today. Myself and Kalpesh poured into you today. You must have got a little thing. But the word of the day, and the word that we should always respect, is grateful. Being grateful for what this has done for us and what it will do for us. And for me, I am, well, grateful. So I'm going to say thank you all for being on the call. My day is done. I've been here since 9 a.m. this morning. It's now 6:30 p.m. I had an hour break between technical training. I was in the background, guys. I was there. So 6:30, 9.5 hours. That's not bad. I can take a break now. That's like a full day. But thank you, everyone. Remember, we've got technical training tomorrow at what time is it? 10 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. UK, and I'm back again tomorrow night for a webinar at midnight UK, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's the Canadian US call that started over 2 years ago, just around 2 years ago. We have well over 1,000 invites, but thank you all that contributed today. You guys have been immense, and it's been a great training today. I think that you would have picked up one or two very important nuggets today. If you take anything from today and bring it forward, your life will be richer for that. So thank you, everyone. Love you all. From myself, from Kalpesh, who left a little bit earlier. Dale, I want to thank you for everything that you do. You are absolutely amazing. You have been here as well.
I just made the training, this morning's training live, because we got few that want the training recording, so that's gone.
Morning training live. Oh, you got the recording.
Just gone live on the site.
And guys, there's a lot of work that goes in the background. As soon as we come off training, guess what? It's available for those that didn't make it on to watch the recording. We do that for the technical training as well as the leadership. So, and nuts and bolts. We just give you so much, and all we want you to do is just to believe and just have a walk of faith. Believe that this is for you, and it will do everything that is promising to you. So that being said, Dale, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank Kalpesh. As we say goodbye, you guys can say goodbye to one of those. I always say we're one family, one love, one community, one hyperverse. Take care, everyone. Have a really, really
Thanks, Keith.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And everyone for your dedicated service.
Thank you for the wonderful
Thank you, Keith. Thank you.
everyone that rank up.
Thank you, Keith.
Yes.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for everything.
For the wonderful leadership.
Have a wonderful day. For the wonderful training.
Bye, Keith. Alma.
Bye.
Washington.
Guys, bye, Roxy. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Kalpesh.
Thank you, Keith.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Thank you, Keith.
Hi, everybody.
We have 350
Stop taking the blue pill.
Bye.
Dominica. Bye, Dominica.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Keith.
Bye. Wave your head.
Thank you very much.
Awesome, awesome,
Drive your pressure. Let them drive your blood pressure up.
Keith, love you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bless you. Have a nice leadership.
Bye, Elizabeth.
I understand.
Thank you.
Okay, so just so that you know.
Wonderful.